Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rushing, please. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S-God G-O-D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies, man. You already know what the vibes is, man. Tonight on the Man Cave podcast, courtesy of the Aboriginal Sports Network, is Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers. Game 4. Knicks took Game 3 on the road at Indiana, 106-100, man. After the lineup change with Mitchell Robinson in the starting lineups, and Tibbs finally went to the bench and used some guys off the bench in DeLon Wright and Landry Shamet. And Cameron Payne was benched, but I guess some of it was because of foul troubles and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll see what happens tonight, man. But I think Mitchell Robinson is going to start tonight, so it'll be the same thing tonight. We'll see how the Knicks come out. This is a very, very pivotal game for the Knicks, man. A win, and the Knicks will be right back in there in the driver's seat with home court advantage again. But a loss, and the Pacers will take a commanding 3-1 lead, and the Knicks will be on the ropes again. But like I said, we'll see what happens tonight, man. Thank you guys for tapping into the Man Cave podcast, man. If this is your first time to my channel, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and share it on all social media platforms, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, as well as go subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. The link is right there in the chat, man. Our one centralized location for all of our content. Man, make sure you go subscribe to all the great content creators, myself, the Man Cave Podcast, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports at NYG, Coach Ed Glanny's Amazing World of Sports, TP Way the Giant, Leaf Diggy, Mets 2128, Ghost Dog, Rob R0B, as well as Delay of Game. Man, make sure you go and subscribe, man. Also on the channel as well on the Aboriginal Sports Network, Mets 2128 is on right now doing the NXT wrestling. So make sure you go subscribe, tap in, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. But back to main action, man. You already know what it is. It's Game 4, man. Big game right here for the Knicks and the Pacers, man. Let's go Knicks, orange and blue skies, man. Then shout out to the chat, man. I see everybody, people in the chat already. G Money, what's good, bro? What's going on? Salute. Tyrone Hall, you already know what it is, man. That's right. Let's kick some butt. Smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? RC Hawkeye, you already know what's good. D-Dan, what's good? We back at it. Hey, the Cardiac Knicks is back at it again, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to win this game. This is a pivotal game right here. Game 4. Got to win this game if we want to come back in this series, man. We lost the first 2 at home. Now we won on the road at Indiana. Let's make sure another win tonight, man, to really put pressure on the Pacers, man. The pressure right now is still on the Knicks because we got to win this game to tie it up, man. Pacers right now still in control, man. So let's go ahead and surprise these guys again on the road, man. Let's get it in, man. Got to get these guys on the road. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing for the Knicks, rebounding, and shooting. Got to shoot the ball much better than we have in during this series, as well as Brunson and Cat needs to stay out of foul trouble, man. Stay out of foul trouble. Iman Perry, let's see if these fools can win. Yeah, you already know. Yeah, T-Wolves fought hard, brother. Left me with that old exhausted feeling. I know, man. I thought they was going to pull it out, man. I thought they was going to pull it out to even that series, man. But they go down 3-1 in that series, heading back to OKC, man. That's going to be a tough game for them. Game 5 in OKC, man. If they had a shot, they should have won that game last night to really put pressure on OKC, man. That game was right there for the taking, man. But anything's happen, man. Stranger things happen, man. You already know what it is, man. Stranger things happen. Salute to the whole chat, man. Make sure you guys is like staying tapped in there. It's like I know everybody tapping for this game 4, man. Let's see if the Knicks could do it again tonight, man. The starting lineups with Mitchell Robinson, Towns, OG, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson. And Hart is coming off the bench again. For the Pacers, Turner, Neesmith, Halliburton, as well as Miles Turner and Nemhart. All right, about to jump. The tap is up, and the Knicks win. Brunson with the tap. Dewani, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges over to OG and Anobi. OG with the ball. On the baseline with Nemhart. OG shot is up and it's good, and the Knicks draw first blood. Knicks go up 2-0. All right, but like I said, this is going to be a hard-fought game, so the Knicks going to have to be in it. Pacers with the ball now. Halliburton with the ball over to Neesmith. Neesmith with the ball down low to Turner in the lane. Shot is up. Oh my God, he made that shot up and good, tied up, and Turner will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. So how Bridges got caught on him? Not good. One foul already. Jacob, what's good, fam? Let's tie it up. Yeah, this is it. This is the game. All right, Turner at the free throw line. His free throw's up, and it's good. And the Pacers go up 3-2. All right, Knicks with the ball. OG with the inbounds, looking, finds Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Neesmith. Brunson across the timeline. Should look like Neesmith fouled him, a no call over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball at the logo, back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Neesmith. Around a Mitchell Robinson screen. Brunson in the lane. Brunson down the lane. Throws out to Bridges for his 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. And the Knicks go up 5-3. Pacers quickly come back. Nemhart with the ball. Across the timeline. Nemhart looking. Finds Turner over to Siakam. Siakam with the ball. Looking. Finds Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Siakam down the lane. The Euro step. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. And here comes the Knicks. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges down the lane. Fall away. Jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Halliburton. And here comes the Pacers. Halliburton across the timeline quickly over to Neesmith. Corner 3-point shot, and it's good. Pacers go up 6-5. Knicks inbounds. Robinson over to Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson quickly across the timeline. Brunson down by the elbow. Brunson in the post with Neesmith on the Brunson. Shot up in the lane, up and good. Knicks go back up 7-6. Pacers quickly inbounds. Halliburton over to Siakam. Siakam shot in the lane, up and good. And both teams going right at it. 8-7 Pacers. Knicks inbound the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson across the midcourt over to over to OG, over to Bridges, back to Brunson at the logo. Brunson around a Robinson screen. Brunson pull up 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Halliburton. Here comes the Pacers. Halliburton running. Halliburton looking. Find Miles Turner. His 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges over to Anunoby, guarded by Nemar. And OG Anunoby, and he falls and turns the ball over. It's like, come on, OG. Said he's trying to get he said it was pulled out from under, or he got yanked down or something like that. But yeah, I know, man. It probably happened. These guys probably do those type of things, man. Hold your arms to bring you down. The referees can't see it and stuff like that. But there's a turnover. Be Pacers ball. Nemhart inbounds to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball over to Neesmith. 3-pointer from the top of the key, and it's good. And the Pacers go up 11-7. Ghost Dog, what's good? Salam to the tribe. Knicks just something they can be. Yeah, they can be. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball over the Bridges. Around the Robinson screen. Bridges in the lane. Bridges. So over to Towns. Towns guarded by Siakam. Towns shot is up and good. 11-9. Pacers inbound. Siakam over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Back to Siakam. And he is fouled by Towns. Come on, Towns, man. And Towns holding that knee or something like that with Siakam and stuff like that. Siakam he just be a careless person with the basketball. He just run rough shot reckless and stuff like that. He don't even care if he barrels into you or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? He said to keep this pace up, we're gonna need the bench to play as well. Yeah, we're gonna need the bench, man. These guys gonna step up. All right, Siakam at the free throw line. His first free throw is up and is good. So far, like I said, it looks like it's gonna be a track meet. It's a fast pace. The pacer said he was gonna try to keep it, make it a track meet. You know what I'm saying? But the Knicks will have to use that bench too and stuff like that. And these guys got to come in and produce as well, like they did the last game. All right. Siakam's second free throw is up and it's also good. And the Pacers with a 4-point lead, 13-9. Like I said, that's the thing with the Pacers, man. They can score, they can shoot the ball. The Knicks got to keep pace. The Knicks got to shoot that ball, man. You got to take advantage of your opportunities. All right. Knicks inbounds. OG inbounds to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Guarded by Halliburton. Bridges past midcourt. Bridges around the Robinson screen. Bridges in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Halliburton. And here comes the Pacers. Up 13-9. Halliburton across the timeline. Over to Halliburton. Shakes and he's wide open. Don't know. And the 3-point shot is good. 16-9 Pacers. I don't know how the Knicks fell asleep on that play. I mean, it wasn't no pick or nothing. Timeout on the floor. Knicks is like guys got to get over screens. Guys got to get. It's like, yo, you can't miscommunication. It can't be no miscommunication. You got to go out there and guard the. And it's Towns again. It's like Towns crossing over Robinson, man. Towns is like I said, he just doesn't pay attention to what he's doing out on the court. Sometime on the defensive end. It's like he does that and Brunson does that where they'll just, pick off their own teammate and then they'll just stop playing and then the guy is left wide open. It's like you can't pick somebody off. You gotta stay with that guy. You know what I'm saying? You can't follow your man. Your man is being picked up by somebody else. Once there's a pick or something like that, you gotta, stay off that and follow the other guy. So quick timeout on the floor. Pacers with an early 7-point lead, man, 16-9, and they coming out smoking, like they came out smoking in the first two games and stuff like that. But like I said, Nick's gonna have to keep pace with these guys, man, because like I said, don't want these games to get out of hand and don't want to keep coming from behind. You waste a lot of energy coming from behind, man. It just takes too much to keep trailing. Don't understand how these guys just don't make shots while they at it. You know what I'm saying? They come down and get some empty trips, empty possessions and stuff like that. You got to take advantage of your possessions and stuff like that. Even with OG on that play with Nemhart, take your time, man. You got a mismatch. Take your time. Don't be so much in a rush or be out of control, man. Just take your time and just what I'm saying. And you'll get your shot. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna have to foul you. You know what I'm saying? You have the mismatch. They're going to have to foul you. But if you rush your shot and you turn the ball over, then that's a win for them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to speed you up. You just got to take your time in the post, especially on those like smaller guys. Take your time. Said Brunson also got a set of foul trouble, but I don't know he will do. He will do so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's part of the thing. Brunson and Towns, they got to stay out of foul trouble, man. But my whole thing is you got to have defensive awareness. You got to be aware of where you're out on the court, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be stuck in no man's land or getting picked off and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be aware of where you are on the defensive end. Move your feet. Got to move your feet. Can't be caught flat-footed, man. Can't be caught flat-footed. I'm not sure what's more better than T-Wolves could have done yesterday outside of perhaps Ant. Slinging up. Yeah, he ain't gonna have no choice. I know he was making the right plays and finding guys, but he's gonna have to be selfish a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and just have to go all out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can make the right plays, but if the guys don't, if they don't perform or they don't do what they got to do, you know what I'm saying? That's hurts the team, you know. And I know Ant trying to look for these guys. These guys got to make plays too. You know what I'm saying? They got to make those plays. They're available. They're there. And in that series, OKC now with a commanding 3-1 lead in that series, going back to OKC for a game 5. It'll be a tough battle, but Timberwolves got to come out. They gotta leave everything out there on the court, just like the Knicks got to do it tonight. Got to leave it out there, man. Hey, we got to go all in this game. This is a very, very pivotal game 4, man. Very pivotal game. The Knicks win, we're right back in there, man. But if a loss by the Knicks and now the Pacers really get a stronghold in this series. All right, going back to action. But like I said, As far as the Pacers shooting, Knicks got to play some better defense too. We got to step up and play some defense. All right, Knicks will inbound the ball. Bridges with the ball, looking, finds Robinson. Robinson with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Turner, over to Brunson, around the Robinson screen. Brunson in the lane, throws an alley oop to Mitchell Robinson for the dunk, and that's what Brunson has to do with Mitchell Robinson a lot. He has to find him, man. He got to get down that lane and throw those lob passes. All right, 16-11, Pacers with the ball. Halliburton with the ball, looking, finds Siakam out to Miles Turner. Turner over to Neesmith, over to Siakam. Siakam with the ball, and Brunson doing the same thing again. It's like he's just showing Brunson, you got to stay with the guy. You can't just leave the guy and just flash your hands. You got to stay with the guy because what you're doing, you're running back to nobody. Your man is being defended. Your guy is being defended. You know what I'm saying? So where are you going? He just like that's it. That's part of the defensive assignment that he misses. Between him and Towns, they like every time teams get him in those things, they mess up because those guys, man, they poor defenders. And it's like they not understanding what it's like, yo, you're hurting the team when you do that. It's like you got to stay on somebody. You got to stay attached to somebody else. All right, Pacers with the ball. Nemhard inbound the ball. Nemhard over to Turner. Josh Hart is checked into the game for Towns. Nemhard down the lane, lays it up, and no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Knicks down 5. Hart in the lane. Down low to OG Anunoby, who cut baseline for the dunk. 16-13. Pacers quickly inbounds the ball. Halliburton around a Turner screen. Halliburton now guarded by Mitchell Robinson, over to Shepard. Shepard, who's checking his game, over to Nemhard, guarded by Hart. Nemhard down low to Siakam. His little turnaround in lane is up and is good. 18-13. Knicks inbounds. OG over to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Halliburton. At the top of the key, at the logo, over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the Mitchell Robinson screen. Brunson down the lane on Shepard. Turnaround jump shot is up and good and should have been a foul too. 18-15. That was an and one. Got to make these calls. All right, Pacers with the ball, up 3. All right, Nemhard with the ball, and he loses it. OG with the ball, over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball, across the timeline, throws the alley-oop over to Mikal Bridges, but he can't do nothing. Mikal in the lane. Fall away shot is up and good, and a foul. And Bridges will be at the free throw line to tie it up. Everything with Bridges is a fall away shot. Don't even know. The guy could be 1 feet from the basket, and he's just going to fall away on every single shot. Bridges will be at the free throw line, and his free throw is up, and it's good. And we are tied at 18. But that foul was on Halliburton. All right. Pacers will inbound. Like I said, good 3-point play by Mikal Bridges. All right, Obi Toppin is checked into the game as well. All right, Shepard inbounds to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Across the timeline, guarded by Bridges, around the screen. Now Brunson doing the same thing, showing again. You should have just stayed with Halliburton. It's like you can't just keep showing. All right, Halliburton with a 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. And the Pacers go up 21-18. All right, Knicks ball. Halliburton shot that one from downtown Indianapolis. All right, Knicks inbounds. Bridges inbound the ball. Bridges looking. Finds Brunson, guarded by Shepard. Brunson around the Bridges screen. Brunson now around the Robinson screen. Brunson, 3-point shot from the top of the key, and is good. And we're tied at 21. Pacers quickly inbound. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Knotted up at 21. Pacers with the ball. Shepard over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Around the Miles Turner screen, guarded by Mitchell Robinson now. Look like they trying to do. Halliburton looking, finds Obi Toppin. Halliburton down the lane. So free throw line jump shot is up and is good. And Halliburton coming out aggressive. Pacers go up 23-21. Knicks inbounds. Bridges over to Brunson. Over to Hart now. Hart with the ball, guarded by Nemhart. Looking, finds Mitchell Robinson over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Shepard, around the Robinson screen at the top of the key. Brunson, step back 3-point shot from the elbow and is good. And Knicks go up 24-23. So Brunson coming out on fire. All right, Pacers inbound. Halliburton with the ball. And they call a foul. Wow. They call a foul on that play, man. Wow. Like I keep saying, it's soft fouls, man. So the Pacers will be at the free throw line. Halliburton's first free throw's up and it's good. Tied at 24. So Halliburton coming out aggressive in this first quarter. All right, check into the game for the Knicks. Deuce McBride will check into the game for the Knicks as well. So it'll be Robinson with the guards around him. All right, Halliburton's second free throw is up and it's also good. And the Pacers take a 1 point lead, 25-24. All right, Knicks inbounds. Bridges will inbound the ball. I don't know why all the Knicks are down here over the Hart, guarded by Obi Toppin. All right, Hart with the ball, cross the timeline, guarded by Toppin, looking, finds Brunson. Brunson with the ball, around a Robinson screen. Brunson, guarded by Neesmith. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Halliburton, and here comes the Pacers. Halliburton with the ball, over to Neesmith. Neesmith with the dunk down the lane, and the Pacers go up by 3. Don't know where the Knicks defense it was. 3-point Pacers lead. Knicks quickly inbounds. Bridges with the ball. Fall away jump shot is no good, and it's a foul on Josh Hart. And don't understand, like I said, with Bridges, is like don't understand why he continues to take a fall away shot down on the baseline. You could have went in there for a dunk or a layup or something like that, but he just stops. He just stops and he like take it all away, man. If you get the ball that close, you might as well take it all away. And Halliburton will be at the free throw line because the Pacers are in the bonus with 4:43 left to go in the first quarter. Pacers at the line. Halliburton first free throw is good. But like I said, Nick's gonna have to shoot the ball. These guys coming off the bench, and Precious Achua will check into the game for the first time in this series. And so Towns and Robinson both out of the game, and Ananobi. All right, Halliburton. So it'll be Bridges, Achua, Hart, Deuce McBride, and Jalen Brunson in the game for the Knicks. Halliburton second free throws up, and it's also good. 29-24, 5-point Pacers lead. Knicks inbounds. Bridges inbound the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Neesmith, across the timeline. Now guarded by Siakam, now guarded by Neesmith again. Brunson around the Achua screen. Brunson in the lane, throws out to Josh Hart. Wide open 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. 29-27. Pacers inbounds. Neesmith over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Over to Siakam, guarded by Hart in the post. Siakam, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart, and here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball, looking, and the ball is deflected, stolen by McConnell over to Halliburton. Halliburton throws to Obi Toppin for the dunk, and the Pacers go up by 4. And that's the thing with Josh Hart. Some of his passes, like I said, for a guard, he has bad touch for a guard on passing. His passing is like terrible. He doesn't have the touch when he passes the ball. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson over to Precious Achua. Achua with the ball, looking, and the ball almost taken out. Brunson with the ball. Shot is up, good, and a foul on Obi Toppin. And Brunson will be at the line to complete the 3-point play. 31-29, high-scoring game. And like Josh Hart, that could have been an easy pass. Don't know how you missed that pass, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys got to get better with their passing skills for a guard. And it looked like the Pacers are trying to. They calling a challenge. So we'll come back and see what the challenge is. And like I said, this whole series, the Pacers have won all the challenge. They'll come back and change the call. They'll come back and change it and say this happened and this happened, and it leaves you scratching your head, man. It's just like okay, every Knicks challenge, like I said, majority of it has been overturned. So we'll see when they come back. And the Pacers are saying that Brunson was the one that hooked Obi Toppin. So if that's the case, then then the call be reversed and it'll be Pacers ball. So man, so far high scoring game, man. 31-29, depending on the call, it could be 31-27, man. But like I said, it won't surprise me if they change the call. Just like yesterday game on an offensive foul, clearly by Nemhart. I mean the other day by Nemhart, they changed the call. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. Tyrone Hall, what's good, my brother? Yes, sir. You already know orange and blue skies. It's like a very, very pivotal game 4, man. Need this win. Got to get this dub, man. Got to get this dub. Pacers going all hands gonna be on deck, all hands on deck for this game from both teams, man. You got to leave it all out there on the court. You know what I'm saying? If the Pacers win, they take a stranglehold of this series, go up 3 games to 1. If the Knicks win, it's a whole new series again, and the Knicks will get home court advantage again in the series. So, like I said, it's gonna be a game 4 right here, man. This one is gonna be everybody gonna go all out, man. That's what you want. That's what you want. Like I said, Pacers won the first 2 games of the series on the road. Then the Knicks came back in game 3 and took game 3 from the Pacers in Indiana. Knicks trying to do it again, trying to repeat again. Cardiac Knicks, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens after the timeout if they reverse it, reverse the call or whatever. But I don't think it should be. I think it should be a foul on Obi Toppin. But like I said, if they reverse it, it ain't gonna surprise me. Mm, 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 mm. So Deuce is in the game. Precious Achua is in the game because, like I said, I think Robinson. Let me see, Robinson and Precious Achua probably has 2 fouls. No, Robinson. Yeah. Robinson has 1 foul. Carl Anthony Towns has 2 fouls, and that's the thing. And that's the thing with Towns, man. He's got to ease up with these fouls, man. Well, it's an unsuccessful challenge, so that means so Obi Toppin with the foul. Brunson will be at the line to complete the 3-point play. So the Pacers lose the challenge and they have no more for the rest of the game, which is great. All right. But the Pacers are 4-5. All right. Brunson's free throws up and it's good. And it's a 1-point game, 31-30 with 3:43 left to go in the first quarter in this high scoring game. Like I said, hey, you're gonna have to put on your track shoes. This is a track meet here, man. All right, Pacers with the ball. Pacers inbound the ball. All right, Neesmith over to McConnell. All right, Neesmith not throws it out to Halliburton. 13 points for Brunson, 12 for Halliburton. So there's a duel, a point guard duel. Halliburton with the ball, throws in the corner, Siakam. Siakam with the ball over to Neesmith. Neesmith at the elbow. Neesmith down the lane, throws it out in the corner to Obi Toppin. Over to Halliburton. Halliburton fakes McBride. Don't know where McBride was going. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achua. Achua with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson looking. 3-point shot is up, and it looked like it was blocked, but it's no good, or it's an air ball and be Pacers ball. Come on, guys. Got to shoot the ball better, man. Pass the ball if you feel like you got to pass that ball, man. All right, Pacers with the ball. Halliburton across the timeline. Halliburton. Step back 3-point shot up and good. And Halliburton is on fire. 34-30. Pacers quickly inbound. I mean, Knicks inbound. Ball. Josh Hart with the ball. Guarded by Siakam. Hart looking. Finds Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges guarded by Halliburton. Bridges at the top of the key. Still looking. Bridges down the lane. Lays it up and he misses. He blows the layup. Come on, man. And Halliburton with the rebound. Corner to Siakam. His 3-point shot from the corner is good. And the Pacers go up 7, 37-30. And that's all it is making shots. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Siakam. Hart down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Siakam. So Hart will go to the free throw line. And Halliburton, man, Halliburton is on fire right now, man. So the Pacers are 6 of 7 from the 3-point range in this first quarter, man. All right, Hart's first free throw is up and it's good. 37-31. 2:19 left to go in the first quarter, man, in this track meet so far. And substitution would be for the Pacers. Bradley would check into the game, and Mitchell Robinson would check back into the game for the Knicks as well. And as well as OG and Anunoby would check back into the game for the Knicks. So it'd be Hart, Brunson, and McBride with Robinson and Anunoby. Hart second free throws up, and it's good. And it's a 5-point game, 37-32. All right, Pacers inbound. McConnell with the ball over to Bradley, back to McConnell. And here comes the Pacers. McConnell at the elbow, guarded by Hart. McConnell in the lane, looking. Finds Neesmith. His 3-point shot from the top is no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. And here comes the Knicks. Deuce with the ball, looking for some help. Over to OG, guarded by Siakam. Over to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson with the ball, looking. Finds Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to OG Anunoby. And his OG, his 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Neesmith. And here comes the Pacers. Neesmith with the ball. And stolen by Brunson. Knicks got to go, but Knicks got to score the ball, man. They just run up and over to OG. Another wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart in the corner to Brunson. Another wide open shot. No good. Knicks are missing too many shots. And like I said, this is part of the Knicks' problem. They've been ahead. Pacers the rebound ahead to Siakam in the lane, lays it up and in, and the Pacers go up by 7. And that's part of the Knicks' problem. They've been missing too many good wide open looks, man. They got to make these shots. All right, McBride with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson around the Robinson screen. And Brunson turns the ball over. It's off his. It's like, that's what I'm saying. These unforced turnovers, man. It's like these guys got to pay attention to what they're doing. So it'll be Pacers ball up 7. Knicks got to pay attention. They got to stop with these turnovers, man. These are unforced turnovers that the Knicks are creating. It's unforced turnovers. It's like the balls are squirting out their hand, hitting off their legs or something like that. It's like, bro, y'all got to play much stronger with the ball. I have to have a much stronger handle, man. Tighter handle. All right, Pacers inbounds. McConnell over to Mathurin, who has checked into the game for the Pacers. Mathurin, his 18-foot jump shot is good, and the Pacers go up by 9, 41-32. With 58 seconds, Pacers are on a 10-2 run. All right, Brunson with the ball, guarded by Neesmith across the timeline. Brunson. And he is fouled by Neesmith. So it's like, but the thing with these Knicks is players move away. Why is everybody just standing around? Move, man. It's like he's coming over. Everybody just standing over there right by. Like, bro, move the hell away from him. I don't understand how these guys with these with their like the basketball IQ, bro. It's like move away. You're it's like more traffic that way. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson inbound the ball over to Deuce McBride. Deuce in the corner, guarded by Bradley. Deuce pull up 3-point shot is up and it's good. 41-35. Pacers quickly inbound. Shepard over to McConnell. Sinai, what's good, bro? Yep. All right, McConnell with Deuce. McConnell in the lane over to Mathurin. Lays it up and in. Don't know. Josh Hart fell asleep on that. All right, 43-35. Pacers with an 8-point lead. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Shepard. Brunson at the elbow. 18 seconds left to go in the quarter. And Mathurin come over to Josh Hart, who throws alley-oop but is missed. Josh Hart, like I said, he just cannot pass the ball, man. His passing is terrible. Pacers with the steal. McConnell with the ball. Guarded by OG and Anunoby. McConnell in the lane, probing. Over to Siakam, shot is up, no good, and that is the end of the first quarter with the score. Indiana 43, Knicks 35. Man, Josh Hart, for a guard, his passing is terrible. He has no touches on his pass. Pass gets deflected. It's like he doesn't know how to throw a pass. That was a pass to an wide open Mitchell Robinson. That should have been a little bit higher for Mitchell Robinson to just go over the top and dunk, and Well, that's the end of one, man. High scoring first half. Like I said, this is a track meet. 43-35, man. 8-point Pacers lead. Like I said, Knicks going to have all hands on deck. The bench is going to have to help these guys. The bench going to have to score. You're not just going to come off the bench. You got to score the ball. Much needed 3-point shot from Deuce in the corner. Yep. They gave up a 43 burger in the first quarter, man. That's the first quarter. But in that first quarter, let me see the Pacers. The Pacers was red hot. I mean, them guys was hitting everything. The Pacers 3-point shooting in the first quarter, they was 6 of 8 from 3-point shooting and 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Halliburton with 15 and Siakam with 11. For the Knicks, it's only Brunson with 13 and Bridges with 6. And, Towns already has 2 fouls and he only has 2 points. And that's the thing with Towns. He has to stay out of foul trouble. It's like he keeps picking up some of these silly fouls, man. It's like you got to move your feet. You got to move your feet, Towns. That's why you're getting all these fouls. You're not moving your feet. It's like you're stuck in cement. It's like this dude got to get like cement in his shoes or something like that. It's like he can't move. You know what I'm saying? He wants to move, but he can't move. And it's like, I mean, he could be back. I mean, this could be somebody coming from all the other side of the court, from way down the other, and come all the way back towards him and just go right by him or something like that. I don't know. Like this dude is like stuck in cement. He said we missed too many. Yeah, we missed too many shots. That's the problem. I mean, guys are. I mean, and these was wide open shots that we missing. Wide open 3-point shots. These guys was missing. And this is on second and third chance rebound. And we was getting the offensive rebound and kicking it back out to these guys for wide open shots, and they kept missing. He said they were 6 of 8 from 3-point range. We were 5 of 10. But like I said, two or three more of those could have been made. Knicks went to the free throw line 4 times. They were 4 of 4. But like I said, got to keep pace with these guys, man. You got to score that ball. That's the name of the game in the playoffs. Got to make buckets. It's about buckets. I don't care how you make it. 2 point, 3 points. You got to make buckets. Both teams know the importance of this game four, man. Pacers know this is a pivotal game. They win this game, they could take hold of this series, man. They in control. The Knicks win. It's a new series again, and it's back to New York for Knicks would have had the home court advantage, but like I said, they're gonna have to fight tooth and nails to get this dub tonight, man. So Pacers, like I said, couldn't ask for a better start for the Pacers, man. 43 big points in the first quarter, man, hitting on everything. And like I said, some of the defensive assignment misses and stuff like that, misses for the Knicks too. But it's like a lot of defensive assignments is like these guys got to get out there. You got to fight over these screens. You got to get out there. You can't be stuck behind somebody, man. You have to fight through these screens. The guards on the Knicks going to have to fight through screens. Town's going to have to fight through screens. It's like you got to fight through these screens. You can't just stay stuck behind the screen. You stay stuck behind the screen, you're going to give them wide open shots. All right, second quarter started. Back to action. McConnell with the ball, guarded by DeLon Wright, who's checked into the game for the Knicks. Mathurin with the ball. His 3-point shot is up, and it's in and out. Rebounded, and it's Knicks ball. My God, it's like, bro, just get the ball. All right, Knicks will inbounds. Deuce looking to inbounds over to DeLon Wright, guarded by Shepard. DeLon Wright across the timeline. 8-point Pacers lead. Over to OG and Anobi. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball looking, trying to find Towns, guarded by Siakam. Towns. Somebody has to move. I don't know how that's not a foul. How is that not a foul? I just like, sometimes I just look at it just like, it's no way, man. These guys are fouling like crazy. It's like no fouls, man. All right, Knicks will inbounds. Down 8. All right, DeLon Wright with the ball. Looking. Finds Deuce McBride. His 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Mathurin. Over to McConnell. McConnell quickly ahead to Siakam. Siakam around the Bradley screen. Siakam at the top. Over to Mathurin. Mathurin guarded by Deuce. His shot is up and good off the glass, and is a 10-point Pacers lead, 45-35. Knicks got to score. Knicks inbounds. Hart over to McBride. Over to Towns. Towns guarded by Bradley at the top of the key. Towns almost thought about a 3-point shot. All right, over to Hart. Back to Towns now. Guarded by Bradley, and he is fouled. And it's like I don't even know. I don't even know what is the infatuation with guys putting their arms under people, trying to hook people. This must be a new phenomenon. All right, Knicks with the ball. DeLon Wright inbounds to Towns, guarded by Siakam. Towns and loses the ball to McConnell. Uh, Over to Matherin. Matherin in the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride ahead to DeLon Wright, and here comes the Knicks. Wright with the ball, looking, finds Towns. 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. 45-38. Pacers inbounds. McConnell inbounds to Shepard. Shepard with the ball. It's back to McConnell. McConnell in the lane over Deuce McBride, and he lays it up and in. 47-38. And then Deuce with Broad quickly over to OG Anunoby, and he is fouled by Siakam. So OG will be at the free throw line. Siakam with the second. OG's first free throw's up, and it's good. 47-39. Early second quarter. 10-13 left to go in the second quarter. And at least the Knicks making free throws and substitution. Landry Shamet will check into the game for the Knicks. And for the Pacers, Obi Toppin and Miles Turner will check into the game for the Pacers. Brunson still sitting on the bench. All right, OG's second free throw is up and it's good. 47-40. 7-point Pacers lead. Pacers inbound. Toppin over to McConnell. McConnell guarded by Wright. McConnell with the ball around the Turner screen. Now, and it's an offensive foul on Miles Turner, so it'll be Knicks ball. Good D by DeLon Wright moving his feet. And Turner's trying to hook somebody. It's like, yo, you look at all these guys. All these guys are moving screens and hooking people. And I'm glad they started to call some of these because, yo, these guys are doing a lot. All right, Knicks with the ball now. All right. Like Landry Shamet inbounds the ball, looking, finds DeLon Wright. Wright with the ball. Right. Cross the timeline, guarded by McConnell. Right. Over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball, guarded by Shepard at the top of the key. Shamet now finds OG in the lane. OG step back jump shot is up and it's good. 47-42. Pacers inbounds. Matherin inbounds the ball. Over to McConnell. Back to Matherin. Matherin throws the ball, almost throws it out, but saved by Shepard. Over to Turner. Turner with the ball. Looking. Turner looking, finds Shepard backdoor for the layup, and he lays it up and in. Caught the Knicks sleeping. 49, and who's on the ground? And that Landry Shamet is on the ground. And timeout on the floor. Landry Shamet, I don't know if he landed on his back. Let me see what happened. Oh, he got taken out by, what's his name, by Matherin on a blindside hit. So it's a 7-point Pacers lead, and Shamet still laying on the ground. Like I said, look like he's gonna have to come out the game, or we'll see after the timeout. But timeout on the floor, man. 49-42, Pacers up 7, man. Thank you guys for tapping into this live stream, man. Knicks versus Pacers, man. Game 4 from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, man. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final. Pacers up 2-1 in this game. Knicks trying to tie the series. Pacers trying to win this game and take a 3-1 lead. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Also share it on all social media platform, man. It costs you nothing, man. It is totally free. Yeah, I'm with you, Dewani. That should be a loose ball foul because that's an inadvert. That right there, they probably should look at that, man, because that was uncalled for. I mean, he didn't. I mean, Mather didn't even have to do that. What's name went back door for a layup and stuff like that. He just took Shaman out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that's a cheap shot to me. But who knows? They probably ain't even gonna look. They probably ain't even gonna look at it, man. Yeah, he said, anybody get that license plate? Anybody get that tag number, man? Because Shaman's like, yo, what hit me, man? He don't know what hit him, man. You know what I'm saying? He like, hey, but who knows? Knowing them, they probably ain't even gonna look at it in the timeout and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that was a flagrant foul or not, you know what I'm saying? They probably just gonna be like, they probably gonna say it's a normal basketball move. So far the Pacers been leading for majority of this first half, man. Like I said, they've been shooting the ball real well, man. So hey, Knicks can't take the which goal because I mean Halliburton's coming out hot and the Pacers are coming out hot too, man. They shooting the ball good, but like I said, Knicks got to play much better defense on that 3 point line. Get those guys off that 3 point line, man. Run them off. You got to run them off that line. You got to. That means you got to get around that screen. You got to get over the screens, man. Can't go underneath the screens. You got to get over them. You said incidental. Yeah, you're right. That's what they're gonna say. Incidental or something like that is incidental, but that don't look incidental to me. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like in a football NFL game. That's like a blindside hit. You know what I'm saying? The guy's not even in the play. It should be no reason if that guy's not in the play. You should be. It should be no reason why that guy gets taken out. Incidental. He said that was Draymond. Yeah, yeah. If that was Draymond, because Draymond has a reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's gonna have to keep pace with these guys. Gonna keep scoring with these guys, man. Don't want this lead to stretch out, man. Got to keep it. We got to keep it like within striking distance. Got to keep within striking distance, man. And Tibbs is telling these guys to sprint. All right, back to action. Yep, no call. Shaman is back. Shaman inbound the ball to DeLon right at the top of the logo. Guarded by McConnell. Back to Shamit. Shamit with the ball. Guarded by Shepard. Over to OG. Back to Shamit. Shamit. Round the screen over to Towns. Guarded by Matherin. Towns in the lane. Shot is up and good. 49-44. Paces inbounds. Matherin inbounds to Shepard. Shepard guarded by Shamit. And foul will be on Landry Shamit. Getting a little bit too aggressive on Shepard. So Pacers will inbound. Yeah, like I said, man, I don't know these guys with these hooking stuff. All right, Pacers inbounds in the Turner over to McConnell. McConnell with the ball guarded by Wright. McConnell over to Turner. His shot from the free throw line is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart across the timeline, guarded by Obi Toppin. Over to Towns, guarded by Turner. Towns in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. Towns is trying to say that's a goaltending. Yeah, Turner's always hitting the ball off the glass. I don't know how they not catching that. He's always hitting the ball off the glass. That should be automatically goaltending. He gets away with that. He gets away with that a lot. Don't understand how they don't look at those, even in the timeouts. How they don't look at that to look at the replay stuff. Like he gets away with goaltending. All right, Towns at the free throw line. 49-44. Towns' first free throw is good. All right, Brunson still sitting down, getting a nice rest, as well as Halliburton. All right, Towns' second free throw is up, and it's good, and it's a 3 point game, 49-46, and Siakam will check back into the game for Turner. So it'll be Siakam and Obi Toppin. No shot blocking down there for the Pacers, man. No shot blocking. They should really take advantage of that, man, with Siakam and Toppin as the bigs for the Pacers out there. All right. Pacers will inbound. 8:36 left to go in the second quarter. 3 point Pacers lead. All right. Pacers inbound. Matherin inbounds to McConnell. McConnell with the ball. Guarded by DeLon Wright. McConnell down the lane. And it's stolen. Rebound by OG Anunoby over to DeLon Wright. And he turns the ball over. Oh, come on, guys. Let's stop with these turnovers. Like we got to stop with these turnovers, man. Just stay like I said, be patient. All right, Pacers with the ball. McConnell with the ball, guarded by Wright. Looking finds Matherin. Matherin around the top and screen. Matherin down the lane, and he is fouled by Josh Hart. Man, come on. Josh been pushing a lot in this series, bro. You got to move your feet. You got to move your feet, bro. You got to move your feet, man. It's like stop with these pushes, man. It's like, but both teams is pushing guys as they driving, man. It's like, everybody is grabby, touchy, and all this stuff, man. So Matherin will be at the free throw line. See what he does at the free throw line. Matherin's first free throw's up and it's good. And we'll see who will check into the game. And doesn't look like nobody check into the game, man. All right. Matherin's second free throw is up, and it's also good. So it's a 5-point Pacers lead, 51-46. This is still the early second quarter. This ain't the halftime score, man. It's a high scoring game, man. This is a high scoring game. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG looking, finds DeLon right, guarded by McConnell, right, across the timeline, looking around the town screen, right, over to OG and Anobi, guarded by Matherin. OG over to Hart with the ball, looking, finds Towns, guarded by Siakam. Towns looking, throws to OG, who almost loses the ball. OG throws out to DeLon Wright for his 3-point shot from the corner, and it's good. 51-49. Pacers quickly inbound. Good shot. All right, Pacers inbounds. McConnell over to Shepard. Shepard back to McConnell, over to Matherin. And he loses the ball. No, he gets it back because Towns could not even get the ball. All right, and now it's stolen by OG. Towns is just like, he just can't get. I was like, he's just like, he has no movement. All right, Knicks with the ball. OG with the ball around the town screen. OG down the lane, lays it up and in. And we are tied at 51. Thought they was going to call a foul on Siakam, but they probably didn't want to give him a third foul. Timeout on the floor. Indiana with the score, 51-51. And we are tied with 7:19 left to go in the half. Knicks and Pacers all knotted at 51. All knotted at 51. So good second quarter by the Knicks, man. Good second quarter by the Knicks. Like I said, you gotta stay with these guys, man. We gotta stay lockstep hit with these guys. You gotta stay within striking distance, man. Because when you stay within striking distance, when that fourth quarter comes, that's when that pressure comes. So that's when you're gonna see like the real players gonna step up, man. Yeah. The Knicks are balling, man. Both teams is balling, man. Like I said, the Pacers came out hot in that first quarter, man. 6 of 8 from 3-point range, and they really haven't cooled off that much either. But like I said, the Knicks are trying to keep pace. Knicks keeping pace right then and there, man. But on defensive end, like I said, with Towns got to move that feet. You got to move them puppies, man. Got to move those feet. It's like he could have like a steal right in front of him. He won't. He can't get the ball. Somebody else will come right in front of him and get the ball. It's like, bro, you got to move. The ball is right there, man. Make an effort. Go get the ball. I think he want to make an effort, but he just his foot just can't move that fast. And like I said, in the offseason, we'll see with these guys, man. You'll see who will need surgery, who won't need surgery, man. Because he can tell, like I said, look like Towns. Towns probably gonna need see surgery on his knee or something. Because that dude look like he be laboring all game long, man. He's really been fighting through it, just fighting through the season until it's over. So far, so good, man. This is what we wanted. This is what we want. We want this game just like this, just to be a real good game, man. Like I said, a real good game, real competitive game, and that's what we got right now. A real competitive game. Yeah, both teams, and yeah, they know the importance of this game, man. Like I said, this is a pivotal game right here. Knicks win, we're right back in the series, and we get control of the series with the home court advantage. But if the Pacers win, hey, they take control, man. He said, "Cat playing with bad." Yeah, I know he's playing with a bad knee because, like I said, it's like he's been like that. I don't know if it was after that Chicago game or one of those games, like mid-season or something like that. But ever since then, it's like, yo, he's been playing with a gimpy knee and stuff like that. You could see it even at the end of the games and stuff like that. He'd be holding his kneecap or something like that, and it's just like he'd be laboring up and down the court and stuff like that. John Cougar Mellencamp, wow, is in the building with Ben Still, of course, the Knicks fan. Triple H, wrestler, Triple H, Spike. All right, back to action. Pacers with the ball. Halliburton over to Nemhard. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton guarded by Wright. Over to Nemhard. Around a screen. Obi Toppin screen. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton guarded by Wright. Halliburton looking. Finds Nemhard. Nemhard pushes off. Don't know how that dude don't get caught for offensive fouls. Nemhard pushes off a lot. Towns with the ball. Rebound over to Josh Hart. Nemhard pushes off a lot right in front of the officials. Don't know how those are not offensive foul. Over to Towns, and the ball is stolen by the Pacers. Nemhard with the steal is like Josh Hart again with the bad pass, and he just cannot pass this ball, man. Towns get back on defense, and Wright with the block. Towns with the rebound. I mean, that was OG with the block over to Wright, but don't know how Nemhard is not called for these offensive fouls, man. All right, right with the ball over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Somebody got to move. People have to move. You got to move. You got to move. 4 seconds left to go. Hart gonna have to pull up a 3-point shot. Is up. Is no good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Obi Toppin over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball over to Toppin. Wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hart. But Knicks got to score. Somebody got to score. Knicks got to move. You got to run the ball. All right, Hart across the timeline. Guarded by Neesmith. Hart over to DeLon Wright. Wright with the ball. Guarded by Obi Toppin. Around the Karl Anthony Towns screen. Right. Over to Towns. Towns fake the 3-point shot. Towns. Shot is up and fouled by Obi Toppin. I mean, none of these guys can guard Towns. Ain't none of them can guard him. Like I said, they just be fouling them all game long, and the officials just be he just like swallow the whistle because they don't want to call fouls on these guys. These guys can't. Obi Toppin can't. I mean, Obi Toppin, that was a poor defensive what you call it. So Towns will be at the free throw line. See if he can make some free throws. Towns with 9 points, 7 in this quarter. 5:42 left to go in the second quarter. Tied at 51. And Brunson still sitting on the bench. Towns' first free throw is up. And it's no good. And this is something. Got to make free throws. These, like I said, these free throws come back to bite you, man. And Towns' second free throw is up, and it's good. And the Knicks take a 1-point lead, 52-51. But Knicks they got to get some scoring, man. Got to get more scoring from these guys. Got to get some scoring. All right, Pacers inbounds. Turner with the ball, inbounds to Halliburton. Halliburton is stolen by DeLon Wright, and he lays it up and no good. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton wide open 3-point shot from and is good. Towns never came out. And the Pacers go back up 54-52. Listen, the guy's been hot in the first quarter. You cannot leave him. You got to go guard the guy. You have to stay on him. All right, pass the ball to Towns, guarded by Neesmith. Towns still with the ball, looking out to OG, wide open 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Halliburton with the ball across the timeline. Halliburton guarded by Shamit. Around the Turner screen, Halliburton and Towns stay back, wide open 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart, and Towns keeps staying back. It's gonna cost the Knicks. Over to Towns, guarded by Nemhard. And he's fouled by Nemhard. So Towns will be at the free throw line, but it's like you cannot leave the hot man open. You got to stay on Halliburton. If the dude been shooting 3-point shots, you got to leave it. You can't leave him open. You got to stay with him, man. You got to stay with the hot hand. Let somebody else beat you. And Towns will be back at the free throw line. Like I said, he was just 1 of 2 from the last time from the free throw line. He got to make these free throws. His first free throw's up, and it's good. 54-53. And look like Brunson may check in for the Knicks on this timeout. I mean, on this after this free throw, and Siakam will be checking back in as well. And Brunson and Bridges check back in with a long rest for Brunson. All right, Town's second free throw is up, and it's good, and we're tied at 54. 4:53 left to go in the second quarter in this high-scoring game. Knicks and the Pacers tied at 54. Pacers inbound, but Pacers are inbound the ball. All right. Neesmith looking, finds Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball, guarded by Bridges now. Halliburton across the timeline, around a Neesmith screen. Halliburton in the lane, lays it up and in, and the Pacers go back up. Halliburton is on fire. Knicks inbounds Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson across the timeline, guarded by Nembhard. Throws over to Towns. Towns with the ball over to Josh Hart. Back to Brunson, guarded by Nembhard. Brunson back to Towns. Towns thought about the three-point shot. Towns in the lane, and the ball is stolen, but he gets it right back and lays it up and in. And we're tied at 56. Pacers inbound. Neesmith inbounds to Shepard. Over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball over to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton around a Turner screen. Halliburton shot is blocked. And here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball looking. Finds backdoor to Brunson, who lays it up and in, no good. And Brunson blows a layup. And Pacers with the ball. Halliburton with the ball, guarded by Josh Hart. Halliburton throws to Turner, and he is fouled. But Brunson blows the layup. Come on, bro. You can't be blowing no layup like that, man. No, we came back in this game without Brunson. Yeah. JC, NYC was good, bro. Yeah, we came back with these guys. But Brunson been having a long rest. He got to score that ball, man. You've been having a long rest. All right, Pacers inbounds. Halliburton over to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton over to Turner. Fakes the shot. Turner in the lane, lays it up and in, and the Pacers go back up too. Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Nembhard. Hart. Around a Town screen. Hart in the lane and it's stolen by Nembhard. Bad pass because Towns never moved down to the basket. Nembhard with the ball. Throws to Halliburton down low to Siakam, who fakes and lays it up and in, and it's a 4-point game. 60-56. It's like, it's basketball IQ. You got to know your guy. You can't throw a pass to a guy who's not rolling to the basket. He has bad knees. He's not rolling to the basket. Hart. All right, Knicks at the ball quickly. Bridges on the other side. Bridges with the ball, and his pass, and he gets it stolen. So the Knicks, like I said, ill-advised, and Halliburton 3-point shot is up, no good, rebounded by Bridges. It's like the Knicks, like they said, some of these ball, Brunson with the ball quickly down with Nembhard. Brunson's shot is no good, but put back in by Josh Hart, 60-58. It's like some of the Knicks, the unforced turnovers, that guys are just being too careless with the basketball. All right, Pacers with the ball. Turner throws it down to Halliburton. Halliburton wasn't expecting the pass, throws it back out to Neesmith. Neesmith with the ball, looking, finds Halliburton. Halliburton with 8 seconds. Halliburton guarded by Brunson. His 3-point shot from the top of the no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. OG with the rebound over to Brunson. 2:17 left to go before the half. Brunson throws it back to OG. OG down the lane, lays it up and in, and a foul. And OG will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. Foul is on Nembhard. So let's see if OG can complete this 3-point play. Good look by Brunson and good move by OG. And looked like Nembhard was moving. OG at the free throw line. His free throw's up, and it's good. And the Knicks go back up 61-60. So good, like I said, good first half, man, from both teams, man. Like I said, this is a slugfight. This is a boxing match, man. All right, Towns is going to take a breather and stuff like that. He's going to take a breather. Say yes, and it counts in my marble. It's good. All right, Pacers inbounds. And Mitchell Robinson check back into the game for the Knicks for Towns. All right, Neesmith will inbound the ball. Pacers down 1 over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Bridges. Around a Neesmith screen. Halliburton in the lane. Throws it back out to a wide open Nembhard. Don't know what Josh Hart is looking at. 3-point shot is good, and the Pacers go back up 63. Don't know what was Josh Hart looking at. That's your man. Why was you in the paint? You didn't have to be in the paint. All right, Knicks with the ball down 2. Brunson with the ball around the Robinson screen. Brunson in the lane. Brunson shot is up, good, and a foul. And Brunson will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. And we're tied at 63. Foul was on Neesmith, but like I said, them guys been fouling a lot in this series, man. And Brunson's free throws up, and it's good. And the Knicks go back up one, 64-63, 145 left to go. He said, Mighty Mouse, Towns needs the knee pads Ewing would wear. Yeah, man, he need them knee pads. All right, Pacers inbounds. Bradley over to Nembhard, over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Around a Neesmith screen, Halliburton looking. Step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson, and here comes the Knicks. Brunson throws ahead to Mikal Bridges, and he does his fall-away shot. Why would you do that, man? And then he sits there, and he don't even go after his rebound. He that was a bad shot. If you don't have the layup or something, bring the ball back out. All right, Pacers with the ball. Siakam with the ball. Down to Neesmith. Shot is up, no good, and he's fouled by Mitchell Robinson. He'll be at the free throw line. But Mikal Bridges on that play like that, Brunson gave you the pass ahead of the pack. You got to either get a layup or bring the ball back up. Don't take a fadeaway shot with nobody else under the board to get the rebound. That was a terrible shot. And this is what I'm talking about. These are possessions that count. You cannot be taking possessions like that and play around. You got to be serious. This is the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? That was a poor shot with no Knicks players back. You took a shot and nobody was back to get the rebound. And you took the shot and then you over there prancing around looking at, bro, go get your rebound. All right, Neesmith's first free throw's up and is good, and we're tied at 64. He just, like I said, I think Bridges is thinking like he's in La La Land or this is a fantasy world or something like that. Bro, this is the playoffs. If you don't have the shot, don't just take the shot just to be taking the shot, man. And everything he fades away, everything is a fadeaway. It doesn't matter what it is. He'll fade away on a layup or something like that. I don't know with this guy. All right, Neesmith's second free throw is good, and the Pacers go up by 1. All right, Brunson with the ball. 1 minute left to go. Brunson looking, finds OG, wide open 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Neesmith. See, these guys keep missing these wide open looks. Halliburton with the ball. 53 seconds left to go. Guarded by Bridges. Now guarded by Brunson, who just showed, and back to Neesmith. Neesmith with Brunson on him. And Neesmith pushes off. That's an offensive foul, but they count the basket. That's crazy. That's an offensive foul on Neesmith, man. How they be letting these guys get away with these push-offs is beyond me. That is crazy, man. I'm looking at that as crazy, these push-offs, man. They just let these guys be knocking people out the way and no call. All right, 3-point Pacers lead. Brunson with the ball. His pull-up 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Halliburton with the ball. Over to Neesmith. Wide open 3-point shot. Everybody watching him. All right, Nixon ain't gonna get the rebound. Halliburton with the ball. 19 seconds left to go. To Tony Bradley, who lays it up and in. And this is what happened when you don't get the rebound. And it's a 5-point Pacers lead with 15 seconds left to go. 69-64. He says, Bridges shaking my ass. Brunson with the ball. At the top of the key, guarded by Neesmith. Brunson. And he loses the ball, and that is it. That's halftime with the score. Pacers 69, Knicks 64. I was thinking these guys shoot and don't go back to the rebound. It's like they don't coach that. I don't know, man. Yeah, Bridges think he's playing NBA 2K, man. Like I said, I don't understand what Bridges on that. That's a fast break point, and you over there playing around by shooting a fall away jump shot. You had no advantage. All right, we are at halftime, man. Once again, Pacers with a 5-point lead, 69-64. We'll be back with the halftime stats after a word from the Man-Cave podcast.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
The for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called The-Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.TOD. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
All right, we are back with the halftime score. Once again, Pacers up 69-64. Pacers made a little run at the end of that second quarter with some good shooting and, like I said, questionable offensive foul calls, no call, but 5-point Pacers lead for the Knicks at halftime. Mikal Bridges with 6 points and 2 rebounds. OG Anunoby with 13 points, 2 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns with 14 points, 4 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson with only 2 points and 1 rebound in the game. Jalen Brunson, the high man for the Knicks, with 16 points, 4 assists. Off the bench, Deuce McBride with 3 points. Josh Hart with 7 points off the bench with 7 rebounds to go along with 7 rebounds. So good first half for Josh Hart. Also, DeLon Wright with 3 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 22 of 42 for 52%. 3-point shooting, Knicks are 7 of 17 for 41%. Free throws, Knicks are 13 of 14 for 93%. Knicks got 20 rebounds, 9 assists, and 9 turnovers in the game. Foul trouble situation for the Knicks. OG has 2, Towns has 2, and Mitchell Robinson also has 2 fouls. So Knicks looks like they're good in that area. For the Indiana Pacers, Pascal Siakam with 13 points, Aaron Nesmith with 12 points, Miles Turner with 5 points, Andrew Nembhard with 3 points. The high man for the Pacers in that first half was Mr. Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton right now with a triple-double already, close to triple-double with 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists already in the half. Off the bench, Obi Toppin with 2 points. Tony Bradley with 2 points, TJ McConnell with 2 points, Ben Shepherd with 2 points, and Benedict Mathurin with 8 big points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Pacers, 25 of 45 for 56%. 3-point shooting, Pacers cooled off in that second quarter, 8 of 16, still at 50%. Free throw shooting, they are 11 for 11 for 100%. Pacers got 16 rebounds and 17 assists to go along with only 5 turnovers in the game. Foul troubles for the Pacers. Siakam has 2, Nesmith with 2, Turner with 2, Nembhard with 2, as well as Obi Toppin has 2. But I think them guys should have more fouls than that, man. Like I said, Nembhard and Nesmith, they push off a lot. They push off a lot when they get near that basket. They push off and they just knock you over or something like that. Do not understand how those are not offensive fouls. I do not understand. I mean, guys are clearly extending their arm out and pushing people out the way. It's like those are offensive fouls. But like I said, they let them get away with that in today's basketball, man. Don't understand that. They let them get away with traveling. I see a lot of guys are, hopping over from one side without even dribbling the ball, taking 2 or 3 steps to hop over to a open spot. That's a travel. That's a travel, man. Don't even know how that's not called. Those are travels, man. That's a travel. And like I said, defensive 3 seconds. A lot of guys are just standing in the paint guarding nobody. They just standing there with their man like 20 feet away from them. They just clogging up the lane. That's defensive 3 seconds. So these refs need to be investigated because these non-calls are crazy, man. I'm just looking at like I mean, with Neesmith, I mean that right there is out in the open right there. Just clearly knocks Brunson down out of his way right there. But the thing is like, yo, you just cleared a guy out of your way, and there's no call on that. Now, like I said, and see the thing about it now is like now if players get back into it, like if Brunson, if he starts knocking, like I mean, if I know you're gonna like come and do that, and I'll do that back to you, then it starts a brawl, and that's what you don't want is a brawl. But that's what's gonna have to happen in order for this thing to stop. If more players and more teams start doing it, going back at each other at the same thing on the same sequence, it's gonna start fights and brawls, and they're gonna look more closely at it because it should never be in a game in the first place. It's totally like I said it's totally an easy call to make. I mean, it's clearly an offensive foul. I mean, there's no two ways about it. The offensive player using his elbow to push somebody off of him or knock him out the way, that's clearly an offensive foul. I mean, isn't even no question about it. You don't even have to look at the replay for that. He said, "We keeping it close. We got this." Yeah, like I said, we in striking distance, man. So we keep it close by the third quarter and the fourth quarter. Like I said, that's what we want. Keep it close, like I said, and we got to try to steal this game, man. To take it back to New York, we got to keep it up top, but this is like I said, the Pacers are going to be coming off of this game too, man. So we really got to come to play in the second half, man. This is the big half right here. The second half, the third quarter and the fourth quarter. This is the big half right here. Guys got to shoot that ball, got to score that ball, man. Like I said, OG, you getting a lot of looks too. Just like Bridges be getting some looks and they missing. But you got to start making these shots, man. These 3-point shots have got to be. You got to start making these, man. You're getting high percentage, wide open shots, uncontested. You got to make these shots. And like I said, Bridges, I don't even want to see no more attempt like that at a fast break. You get a fast break attempt, and instead of you going and try to lay the ball up, you shooting a fadeaway with no Knicks around, with three paces around and stuff like that. Poor shot. If you don't got the shot, bring the ball back out, man. Every possession counts in the playoffs. This is not the regular season. In the playoffs is about possessions. You can't be having wasted trips going down. You gotta get something positive on each trip. If it's not a basket, it's a foul or something. You gotta make something happen. But you can't come down like 3, 4, 5 straight possessions and get nothing off of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get these guys in more foul trouble. Mhm. He said, let me see. He said the Knicks, he said he said Knicks done played 10 guys. Knicks done played 5 guys off the bench. Shaman, DeLon Wright, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, and Precious Achua. Precious Achua with only 2 minutes and Landry Shaman with 5 minutes. But that's gonna be the running joke. All right, like I said, we're gonna see what adjustments the Knicks make in the second half, man. Like I said, this is a pivotal second half right now, man. Like I said, Knicks got to come back and got to win this game, man. They win this game, the series is tied going back to New York, man. But if the Pacers win, Knicks gonna have to win 3 in a row to win this series. It's like, hey, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to put yourself in that predicament. You got to win these games. You can't be falling behind, man. At the end of the day, like I said, all it is making shots, like I said. Yeah, and the free throws, I mean, the referees with some of these foul calls is obnoxious. They don't call fouls like that, but then they call like at the end of the game, what's that, game three? They call Bridges with a foul with 9 seconds left to go on Harold Halliburton, which was, I mean, that wasn't even a foul. You gonna stop the game for that? For that kind of call? Even Stan Van Gundy said the same thing. He said, "What?" He said the way they've been fouling all series long, you gonna call that foul? That's how you know the fix be in, man. The fix be in on some of these, man. It's just like, yo, they just pick and choose like what fouls they want to call and who they want to protect and who they don't. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Mm, 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 mm. D-Dan said, "I hope so." Yeah, I hope so too. Like I said, these are the cardiac Knicks, man. Like I said, I mean, what JC saying is like, "Hey, man, we was down 20. You know what I'm saying, and we still came back. So now we only down 5." Like I said, we just, like I said, this third quarter is important because that's how we made our run in that last game. You know what I'm saying? We was down 20 in the second quarter, and then we made a little chip away, and then by the end of the third quarter, we was only down by 8 points. So if we can keep it close and just keep it to a one possession game going in, or we have the lead, hey, we feel real good about that in the fourth quarter. But like I said, fourth quarter, Knicks got to come to play. Like I said, got to move that ball around. Like I said, guys got to move on offense. We're too stagnant, man. It's like just like guys are not moving. Guys are all bunched up and all that type of stuff. They got to move. Got to give a passing lane or something like that, man. If Brunson or somebody's being double teamed, that means somebody else is open. Make yourself available. You can't be hiding, and stop hiding. Make yourself available to make it easier for the guy to pass you the ball for a layup or for a free throw line jump shot, man. You got to. It's basketball 101. It's like I said, if he's being double teamed, that means he left off. Somebody's open. Somebody's open, and the person who's open got to make themselves available. Like I said, pivotal game. Let's go Knicks. Like I said, 5 point Pacers lead. Let's go. Let's get it. Making for a great second half, man. Hopefully, like I said, by the night, Knicks fans, we happy tonight, man. You said guys got to show up and show out, man. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we going back to Sunrise 3-2. Barkley's crazy. He said, "I guarantee." Mosley, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? Tapping in, man. Good to see you. Knicks need to get a win from a right. Yeah, man. They definitely need to get that win, bro. Got to get that win to tie this series up, man. Get back to New York tied up, but it's gonna be tough, man. But if the Pacers win, man, they take control of this series up 3 games to 1. It's gonna be tough to come back on that, man. Like I said, bottom line, I don't even know how these guys are just letting guys win in their own building, man. You gotta win. You gotta have some type of pride when you're playing at home. You gotta be up for that game all quarters of that game. You gotta be amped up and ready to go. You gotta be amped up and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even wet the bed at home. You should not wet the bed at home. You know what I'm saying? And it comes down to, like I said, guys got to make shots, got to make free throws. Free throws is important, man. These guys are getting up there. I mean, we're shooting good tonight, but that first game, man, we was 28 out of 40, man. We missed 12 free throws in that first game. If we'd have made those free throws, we'd have won that game, man. But that's how it goes, man. That's how the ball rolls, man. That's how the cookie crumbles. Like I say, these guys got to hold themselves accountable, man, for what they did. It's like, hey, got to be better, got to clean up some things. Like I said, hopefully you have a strong second half, man. That's what we're looking for, a strong second half. The game is still right here. It's anybody's game right now. You just got to get some stops and make some more baskets. So it'll be start of the third quarter, be starting right after this in a few. Like I said, we'll see what these guys come out, what they talking about in the locker room, what adjustments they have to make and stuff like that. And How they come out, man. Shot making, stuff like that. Also defensive assignments, man. No miscommunications. Gotta get over these screens, man. Gotta get over those screens. Can't leave these guys wide open. That's crazy. That's the craziest stat. The team trailing at halftime have come back to win every game. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. All right, about to start the third quarter. All right, so it'll be should be Pacers ball coming out at the half, man. But like I said, high scoring first half, man, for both teams. A track meet, man. All right, Pacers will inbound, up five. And Pacers, Nemhart with the ball, guarded by OG, over to Turner. Turner with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Robinson. Turner over to Nemhart, over to Siakam, guarded by Towns. And I don't know where Towns on. Siakam's step back jump shot is good. 71-64. Knicks inbounds. OG over to Brunson, guarded by Neesmith. Brunson with the ball. Over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Halliburton. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. And pass is stolen by Brunson. What are you doing? You had a wide open shot. Halliburton throws back to Siakam for the dunk, and it's a non just like that is a 9-point game. Brunson, why would you pass the ball to Bridges? You was open for the shot. You should just took the shot. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Brunson over to Bridges. Fast break points, and Indiana with 19-2. Bridges with the ball. The shot clock is running down, and Bridges and his pass is stolen by Halliburton. Bridges, out over to Nemhart. Shot is up, no good, and it should be Pacers ball. But the Knicks are just sloppy coming out of the second half, man. They turning the ball over. It's like, what do you know? It's just like the poor ball handling and passing. It's like, what is going on with these guys, man? See, man, see, boy, you got to pass the ball to a wide open man. You can't just pass with somebody guarding my Pacers inbounds to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. And the Pacers continue that hot stretch. And Siakam with a 3-point shot, no good, rebounded by Robinson with the ball over to Brunson. It's just like the Knicks have just had like two straight turnovers to start the second and to start the third quarter, man. It's like you can't even get a shot off. Over to Towns. Brunson Towns, guarded by Siakam. Towns at the top of the game. Top of the Towns. Shot is up, no good, rebounded by Turner. Over to Nemhart. Nemhart with the ball. Over to Halliburton. Back to Nemhart. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns over the Bridges. But the Knicks got to make a shot. They got to make a shot. They got to Camby at Brunson with the ball. Bridges with the ball. Guarded by Halliburton. His fall away jump shot is no good. Tipped by Robinson, no good. And here comes the Pacers. Halliburton with the ball. And the Pacers have scored the first 4 points. Knicks haven't scored. Halliburton's step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. And the Knicks don't have a lot of empty trips coming out of this third quarter, man. Knicks are cold coming out of the third quarter. Towns with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Finds Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Nemhart. Nemhart with the rebound. Here comes the Pacers. Knicks have not scored. Nemhart with the ball over to Siakam. And Brunson just showed in the corner the wide open Turner. His 3-point shot is up and it's good. Timeout Knicks. They're coming down getting empty trips, turning the ball over. And hey, a 5-point lead has turned into a 12-point hole for the Knicks. I don't know. The Knicks, you just came out of a timeout. You should be charged up, amped up, and all that stuff, and you coming out sluggish in the third quarter. These dudes coming out sluggish, like I said, turning the ball over, and it doesn't even need to turn the ball over. They're not even really pressuring you that much for you to turn the ball over. They're not pressuring you that much to turn the ball over. Man, I don't know, man. How they come out so flat? It's like, come on, bro. The Pacers have scored the first 7 points of the third quarter. It's like that's what you needed to score the first 7 points. You coming out, like I said, you're not getting good shots, and then you do get good shots, you're not making the shots, and then you're turning the ball over. And so these turnovers are just uncourt. Like I said, these are uncontested turnovers, man. These are self-inflicted turnovers that the Knicks are just doing, just coming out with just being careless with the basketball. Just like the one with Brunson, you pass the Bridges. Why are you passing the ball to Bridges? You're wide open. Take the 3-point shot. Both guys left you. Why? What are you not looking at, bro? They left you. Shoot the ball. You at the top of the 3-point line. Shoot the ball. You pass the Bridges. The ball is stolen. And then Bridges, you come up there and you trying to throw a pass and it gets deflected right by the same man who's guarding you and the ball is stolen. It's like, bro, y'all got to play much better. Y'all got to come out with a sense of urgency. Y'all got to play a whole lot better than what y'all playing. You got to pick up your tempo, pick up your pace, pick up your energy. You got to pick up your level of play. This is the playoffs. This is not the regular season. It's the playoffs. You got one team playing like this is like a do or die elimination game, and the other team is just playing like they act like the Knicks act like they got a 3-0 lead in this series. It's like, bro, you're down 2-1. A win by the Pacers, and now you're really down 3-1. It's like you're really in a hole. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is a perfect game for you to come out all guns blazing, especially in the third quarter. Guns blazing in the third quarter, you come out flat. Yeah. Like they give us high blood pressure. It's just like, yo, like I said, and you just watch you just watch their on the court, their demeanor on the court is just like it's just like a sluggish, laid back, no nothing. It's like, bro, I don't even see these guys amped up or hyped up, man. No juice. They got no juice out there on the court. No juice. I don't see any juice out there, man. I'm like, coach, you calling a timeout? Are you calling a timeout to get in these guys, or like rip into these guys or whatever, man? You know what I'm saying? Because you just calling a timeout just to be calling a timeout. It's like, bro, this is what I say. You can't keep falling behind a team. You can't keep falling behind a team that can score, though. That's the problem with the Knicks. This is not the Pistons. This is not these other teams. These guys can score. You got to cherish every possession. You know what I'm saying? Every possession counts. That's the thing about the playoffs. It's about possessions in the playoffs. It's not about how many shots you can put up. It's about how many positive trips you get coming up and down the court. You can't be coming down a lot of empty trips. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Neesmith. Brunson has cooled off since the first quarter. He had 13 in the first quarter. Now he got three. Bridges with the ball at the top, guarded by Halliburton. Bridges over to Robinson, back and lays it up and then off of Robinson. And Bridges, you got Halliburton on you. You don't even post enough Halliburton. All right, Knicks. It's Pacers with the ball. Neesmith goes in for a dunk and he is fouled. Don't know how. Knicks another defensive assignment again. So the Knicks you're trading baskets with the Pacers. This is what you're doing. You're trading baskets for baskets, but you're down 12. You're not down 5 points or 4 points. You're down 12. You got to get defensive stops. So Neesmith at the free throw line, his first free throw is up and is good. And see the Pacers is like, hey, they get a lead, but hey, they making positive possessions. They coming down and getting something on each possession, trying to get something on each possession. That's what it's about. All right, Knicks Neesmith. Second free throws up, and it's also good, and it's a 12-point game, 78-66. All right, Pacers will take that. They'll trade baskets for basket. They'll take it. All right, Knicks inbounds. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Across the timeline, guarded by Neesmith, over to Bridges. Bridges at the top of the key, guarded by Halliburton, over to OG and Nobi, back to Bridges. Bridges around the Robinson screen. Bridges in the lane, throws out to Towns. Fakes a 3-point shot. Towns down the lane and throws it down. Good take by Karl-Anthony Towns. A 10-point game, 78-68. Pacers quickly inbounds over to Nembhard, over to Siakam. Siakam with the ball. Siakam over to Halliburton. Halliburton in the corner to Turner. Turner. And he stepped out. It'll be Knicks ball. But the Knicks, like I said, got to score. Got to keep pace with these guys. We got to score the ball. And every possession counts. All right. Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball across the timeline, guarded by Halliburton. Over to Robinson at the top of the key. Robinson looking at the elbow, finds OG, guarded by Nemhart. And that's another mismatch. OG and Nemhart. OG step back 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Robinson, and he is fouled. But OG, you got Nemhart on you, who's like 6'3" or something. It's like we're not taking advantage of these mismatches that we have with these guys, man. It's just kind of crazy how we got OG got a mismatch, Bridges with Halliburton. You should be taking Halliburton, but Robinson will be at the free throw line for the Knicks, and the Pacers will gladly take that. Robinson's first free throw's up, and it's good. So Robinson showing his medal at the free throw line. It's like any free throw by Mitchell Robinson is well needed. All right, Mitchell's and coming to Bradley, we're checking the game for Turner. And Robinson's second free throw is up, and it's also good. Wow. And the Knicks are down 8, 78-70. Mitchell Robinson with 2 free throws. All right, Pacers are inbound, and Turner will have to take a seat. Then Turner got like 3 fouls. All right, Pacers inbound. Nemhart inbounds to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball across the timeline. Halliburton. And it's deflected out, and it says, thought it was off the Pacers, man. But it'll be Indiana ball. So Halliburton with inbounds. Down, up 8. All right, Halliburton with the ball, looking, and Brunson gets not. I don't know. Oh my God, that was an easy basket. Brunson, you got to play better on defense, man. 80-70. It was like his defense is just like piss poor sometimes, man. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges over to Anunoby. Anunoby in the lane, guarded by Nemhart. In there, and shot is no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson throws back out to Towns. Towns with the ball, guarded by Siakam. Towns in the post. Towns, little floater up and no good. Rebounded by Robinson, who dunks it back in, and it's back to an 8-point game. Pacers quickly inbounds. Siakam with the ball on Towns, guarded by Towns. Siakam, step back jump shot is up and good. 82-72. So the Pacers, like I said, the only thing we're doing is trading baskets for baskets. All right, Knicks inbounds, down 10. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Neesmith at the elbow. Over to Bridges. Bridges, guarded by Halliburton. Over to Towns at the top of the key, guarded by Siakam. Towns. Logan. Shot is up, no good. And rebound by Mitchell Robinson back out to Towns. Towns, the 3-point shot is up, no good. And it'll be Pacers ball. And the Pacers quickly inbound. Siakam. Step back jump shot is no good. Rebounded. And Towns was, oh my God. Siakam gets the rebound on the floor. Halliburton, a wild room 3-point shot, no good. The Knicks' hands are just terrible. Bad hands. It's like rebound coming in hand, they just lose it out of their hands. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Around us, the Town screen. Brunson throws back to Town. Town guarded by Neesmith. Town. Shot is up. Good and a foul. And it's an 8-point game, and Towns will be at the free throw line. But, yo, these guys' hands are so bad. It's like it's not even funny. The ball could bounce in 3 Knicks' hands, and it'll go out of their hands and go to an Indiana player sitting on the floor. And Towns will be at the free throw line for the 3-point play, and the free throw is up, and it's good. And it's a 7-point game, 82-75. But like I said, Knicks got to dig in on the defensive end, man. Got to make some stops, man. Got to make some stops on the defensive end. All right, Pacers will inbound the ball. Bradley's in the game for, like I said, for Turner. And as Shepard is in the game as well. Bradley inbounds to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Across the timeline, around the Bradley screen. Halliburton now guarded by Bridges. Halliburton over to Siakam. Siakam guarded by Towns. His step back jump shot is up. No good, but Tony Bradley with the rebound over to Halliburton. Halliburton down the lane. Free shot is no good. He's going to the free throw line because the Knicks are not getting rebounds. You got to get rebounds. We got to stop with these second chance rebounds. We got to rebound the ball, fellas. You got to rebound, got to rebound, got to rebound. Everybody got to help out and rebound. It can't just be certain people getting the ball. Anybody can get the rebound. Oh, what a bad trip. Halliburton at the free throw line, man, is like his first free throw is good. Like I said, that's part of the reason is like rebounding is like I said, every time you miss the rebound, they give them a second chance. They're going to score or get fouled or something like that. You got to guard for 14 more seconds, but you got to get that rebound to stop them. And Josh Hart will check back into the game for the Knicks as well. All right, Halliburton's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson, guarded by Shepard. Brunson with the ball. Brunson around the Towns screen. Brunson guarded by Shepard. Brunson down the lane, and he's fouled by Shepard, and Brunson will be at the free throw line. Good take by Brunson, but like I said, Knicks got to be moving on offense too. A lot of guys got to move. Guys are just too stationary. They are just too stationary out there, man. Not moving and making themselves available and giving themselves easy. Because if guys are moving, those are easy cuts to the basket for layups or whatever, man. All right, Brunson's first free throw is up and is good. 83-76, 5:40 left to go in the third quarter. But like I said, it's like Knicks. You got to stop trading baskets. You got to play, but you got to play defense on the other end. You got to get some defensive stops on the other end. It's like you can score the points you want, but if they keep scoring too, it's not going to really matter. You got to stop them on the other end. You got to stop them from scoring. All right, Brunson's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 83-77, 6-point Pacers lead. Pacers inbound, and Turner has checked back into the game for the Pacers. Shepard over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton looking, throws to Shepard, who lays it. I mean, throws to Turner, who lays it up and in because the Knicks got caught on screen. I don't know how these guys get caught up in traffic and stuff like that. All right, Knicks inbounds, down 8. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Nembhard. Brunson, and he got fouled. I don't know how that he got fouled. He got fouled. Don't know how he got fouled on that play. These referees are unbelievable, man. I'm telling you, these guys are so unbelievable, bro. These guys are so unbelievable with these calls. And it looks like they also challenged it to see if he got fouled. So Tibbs is going to challenge and see what happens. Knowing them, they might say, "Oh, the ball came out before he got fouled, and all this marginal contact and all this stuff." You know how they do, man. It's just so Knicks are challenging ball out of bounds, saying Brunson got fouled, and we'll see what happens when they come back. 8-point Pacers lead right now, 85-77. Like I said, the game is still right here, but like I said, Knicks got to do something on the defensive end. Got to make some stops, man. Got to make some stops on the defensive end. Got to make some stops, man. Guys got to play better defense, and we got to stop getting caught up in these screens and whatever, man. Pacers on a lot of screen, but the guy who is back there looking at this should be moving out to stop the penetrator. You're behind there. You're not in the picks. You're behind there. You should be able to look and see which way they're coming. It's like playing football. The linebacker looking to see where the running back is, what hole he's coming out of. Just move over. You know what I'm saying? Move over, take a charge, or stop his progress. That's what you got to do. But these guys who standing back there, they just stand flat footed and let the guy come all the way down and just lay the ball in or something like that. It's like you're not going to move. Yep, means that he clearly grabbed his arm. Yep, he grabbed his arm. But like I said, all these challenges have been like very eventful when they come back with these calls that they make. Like I said, I clearly thought OG got fouled by Pascal Siakam in the other game, but they say it was the contact was marginal. He knocked the ball. I was like, bro, come on. He's holding his jersey at the bottom. He's holding his jersey and hit his arm. Yeah, I'm with you, Dewani. These NBA referees got to be investigated after this playoff series against all these guys. Got to be brought up because I'm like, you look at some of these calls that they're making and stuff like that. It's just very, very questionable, very highly questionable calls that they're making. It's like, what's the sense of a replay? What is the sense of a replay if you're not even gonna come back with the correct call? So we will see what they're gonna call, man. What they're gonna come back and call. So if it's gonna be a successful challenge or unsuccessful challenge. But like we keep saying all night long, this is a very, very, very pivotal game right now. Game four is very pivotal. A pivotal game. Winner of this game, if it's the Knicks, it is to tie the series up and gave home court back to the Knicks. If it's the Pacers win, Pacers take a stranglehold on this series up 3-1, headed to Madison Square Garden. Successful challenge by the Knicks. And foul is on Halliburton, so Brunson should be at the free throw line. All right, so Brunson will be at the free throw line. About time. Good challenge by, it looked like Deuce McBride check into the game for the Knicks as well. So Brunson will be at the free throw line for two to try to cut this lead down. So that's Halliburton. That probably 3 fouls on Halliburton too. I gotta see how many fouls he got. All right, so Brunson will be at the free throw line, but like I said, these guys got to make free throws, man. They got to make free throws. That's just the name of the game, man. All right, Brunson's first free throw is up, and it's good. 85-78. And Brunson's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Shepard with the ball over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton down the lane, throws it out to top and out to Shepard. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges with the rebound over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson guarded by Nembhard. Brunson in the lane. Little floater, step back jump shot is good. And it's a 5-point game, 85-80. Pacers quickly inbounds. Ahead to Nembhard, guarded by Deuce. Over to Turner. Turner out to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. His free throw line jump shot is up and it's good. And it's 87-80. All right. 4:38 left to go. Knicks inbounds to Josh Hart with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Nembhard. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. No good. I mean, it is good, but they said no. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. No continuation, which is crazy. So, like I said, Brunson missed one free throw on his last possession. Hopefully, he can make both of these free throws. First free throw's up, and it's good. 87-81. So, it's going to be a dogfight. 4:30 left to go. Like I said, both teams, like I said, it's a track meet. Let me see who checks in for the Pacers. McConnell and Neesmith will check in for the Pacers. All right, Brunson's second free throw is up and is also good, 87-82. So he made both his free throws. All right, Pacers also Obi Toppin has checked into the game for the Pacers. All right, Toppin inbounds the ball over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Around double screens, Halliburton guarded by Bridges over to Neesmith, guarded by Brunson over to Halliburton. I mean, over to Toppin. Toppin back to Halliburton. Halliburton over to Turner. Turner in the lane. Turner lays it up and in under Towns. 89-82. Knicks quickly inbounds. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the screen. Brunson around the bridge, and Brunson is fouled again, and Brunson will be at the free throw line. So Brunson foul once again. I don't know if it's Neesmith or it's Halliburton, but Brunson's first free throw's up and it's good. But like I said, Knicks are just trading baskets for baskets. They got to make some on the defensive side. They got to make some defensive stops, man. Got to make some defensive stops, man. And Brunson's second free throw's up, and it's good. 89-84. 3:59 left to go in this track meet, man. Pacers with a 5-point lead. All right, Pacers will inbound. Neesmith looking, finds Turner. Over to McConnell. McConnell across the timeline, guarded by Brunson. McConnell. And Brunson gets caught up in the screen. I don't know how he gets caught up. McConnell comes back out, finds Halliburton. Halliburton guarded by Bridges. Step back, jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball. Yeah, another Bunsen burner, red band burner. Yep. Over to McBride. McBride with the ball to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Halliburton. Bridges in the lane. Over to Josh Hart. He didn't shoot and he steps out. This guy is never ready to shoot the ball. You got a wide open 3-point shot. You got to shoot the ball. He just hurts us when he doesn't shoot. Just shoot the ball, Josh. It's a wide open shot. They give me. Come on, man. All right, Pacers with the ball. Oh my God, he kills me with that, man. When he won't shoot the ball, Halliburton down the lane, lays it up and in, and it's a 7-point game. 91-84. All right, Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. And timeout Pacers because Brunson loses the ball between. Why would you go between two players? Just stop and find somebody else. You're double team. Somebody has to be open. Brunson, throw the ball back. It's just like he just go down just like, yo, you going in as like Brunson. What are you doing? Man, some of these turnovers, these unforced turnovers is just so it's just making bad, poor decisions. So it'll be Pacers ball after the timeout, up 7, 91-84. It's like, I don't know where Brunson, where were you going? There's two players over there. Stop and pass the ball back out to somebody. If there's two players over there, something is going on, bro. You got to stop. You can't keep continuing to go. You're going to get double teamed. And that's what happened. You got double teamed. They took the ball. Throw the ball back out. Somebody has to be wide open. Yeah, Josh, like I said, man, Josh just like I said, he just kills me with that. It's like they always giving him a wide open shot and he will fake the shot and come in. And then when you buy that out of bounds, you're gonna step out. Just take the shot. Just shoot the ball. I don't know why these guys don't want to shoot a high percentage wide open shot. There's a high percentage shot is wide open. Nobody's on you. Just shoot the ball. But then he'll come back on another play and somebody's guarding him, and then he'll want to shoot the ball. Then you're gonna want to shoot the ball when somebody's guarding you. It just never ever makes sense to me. It just never makes sense. All right, so be Pacers ball. Yeah, they're just doing some stupid play, man. So 91-84, Pacers inbound. McConnell with the ball. Inbound to McConnell. And they leave him wide open. Where's Bridges going? And this shot is good. Why would you leave the dude? That's crazy. And McConnell make the shot and it's 93-84. Don't know what Bridges is doing. Why you backed up off the dude? That's your man. Go get the guy. All right, Knicks with the ball. Deuce with the ball over to Brunson. Throws it back out to Deuce. 2:34 left to go. Deuce with the ball looking over to Towns. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Obi Toppin, so Towns will be at the free throw line. But looking at that play with Bridges, why would you leave McConnell open? Where are you going? Nobody's holding you. And Josh Hart, what are you doing? Get out there. One of you guys can get out there. Like I said, there's two of you guys on Obi Toppin. You don't need two guys on Obi Toppin. It's just these dudes with this miscommunication on defense it's just ridiculous. It is a ridiculous take. It is a ridiculous what you call it. So they're trying to see if Towns got fouled before the shot went off. I don't. But see, the thing with the Knicks is they dribble the clock down way too much. You don't need to dribble it. That's what I'm saying. They just pound the ball, pound. That's what I'm saying. They pound the ball way too much and run the shot clock down before they start making their moves. That's why they always in these predicaments. It's like you just keep pounding the ball, and pounding the ball. And Quentin Richardson wasn't shooting shot from D. Hart needs to get depend on three ball and stick with it. Yeah, man, that's the thing that with Hart, bro. You a bad shooter. Work on your shooting in the all season. That's all you got to do. Everybody work on their game. That's what people work on their game. Work on your game. That's your part of the game that you have to work on. Your shooting and your handle. Shooting and your handle. You got to work on that. You have all off season to work on your shooting, bro. All right, Towns at the free throw line with a 9-point Pacers lead. And Towns got to make these free throws. His first free throw is no good. It's like now we're starting to miss the free throws now. It's like these guys are missing free throws when we're down. All right, Towns, the second free throw is up and it's good. 93-85 with 2:27 left to go in the quarter. All right, Pacers are inbound. But like I said, Towns need a rest too because Towns been playing mostly the whole third quarter. All right, Pacers inbounds, top it, inbounds to McConnell. McConnell with the ball. Round of Bridges screen. McConnell over the Toppin with the ball. Over to Halliburton. Halliburton back to Turner. Turner out to Neesmith. Wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Over to Towns. Towns with the shot. With turn on Towns in the lane. Shot is up and good. And it's a 6-point game. 93-87 with 155 left to go. Pacers with the ball. Halliburton over to Neesmith. Neesmith and Brunson knocks the ball. Brunson with the steal over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Brunson get up off the Towns. Towns guarded by Turner. Towns with the ball over to Deuce McBride, and he throws it, and it's turnover by Obi Toppin with the steal. All right, McConnell with the ball, guarded by Bridges at the elbow. McConnell over to Turner. His 3-point shot is up. No good. And they call a foul on the floor. Unbelievable. Bridges with the foul. All right, so Pacers are inbound with a 6-point lead. All right, over to Matherin. Shot is up, good, and a foul for the 3-point play. That was a soft foul. I don't even know. I don't even know what was that, but that was a soft call, man. It's just like everybody just shaking heads, like, yeah, I fouled him. All right, so Matherin will be at the free throw line for the 3-point play. That's a bad foul by Brunson or whoever it is. You can't foul him. Dude gets by you, just let the dude go. Just let him go because you're not helping the situation. You're not helping the situation. You're making it worse than what it is. And Matherin's free throw is good, and it's back to a 9-point game with 123 left to go. Bridges with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around a town screen, and Matherin is fouled. I mean, Brunson is fouled, and he'll be at the free throw line. So Brunson, the man, at the line. So Brunson will be there for 2 free throws, man. Got to make these free throws now. What in the world? All right. 116 left to go in the third quarter. Pacers with a 9-point lead. Brunson's first free throw is good. 96-88, and Mitchell Robinson will check into the game for Towns. He said, this defense. Yeah, it's awful. It's just, and then like I said, Brunson, when he do some of these fouls, it's like it's also soft. Brunson, just leave the fouls alone, bro. Those are soft fouls you're committing. If you're gonna foul somebody, make sure they don't make the basket, but don't just hit them with a brush or whatever. It's like don't even do that because you're making the situation worse. All right, Brunson's second free throw is good. 96-89. All right. Pacers inbound. Halliburton looks to inbounds to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton across the timeline. Around the Matherin screen. Halliburton with the ball over to Matherin. Matherin guarded by Deuce. Matherin over to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin in the corner to McConnell. Back to Toppin. Toppin over to and Brunson, where are you going? Halliburton, a 3-point shot and is good, and it's a 10-point game. I don't know where Brunson be going on defense. It's like he just be leaving people. Knicks inbound the ball. Hart with the ball. Knicks down 10 now. Hart with the ball. Looking, finds Brunson. Brunson, 42 seconds left to go, guarded by Matherin. Brunson in the lane. His floater is up and good, and it's an 8-point game. Matherin over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball with 36 seconds left to go. And Brunson, he does it again. He flashes it and now Bridges off his man. All right, Halliburton with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Halliburton. 3-point shot is up, no good. And Brunson and what's his name is like, it looked like it's a foul on Brunson. Don't know what. And Matherin will be at the free throw line. And it looked like Matherin pulled Brunson down, even though they got locked up. But Matherin pulled Brunson down. Matherin's first free throw is good. And Matherin's second free throw is up and it's good. And it's back to a 10-point Indiana lead, 101-91 with 19.9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It looked like Nembhard will come back into the game for the Pacers as well. As well as Siakam will also check back into the game, and Shepherd will check into the game. And also for the Knicks, Towns will check back into the game with the last 19.9 seconds left to go. All right, Knicks will inbounds, down 10 now, 101-91. All right, Knicks inbounds, Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Shepherd. Brunson across the timeline, 12 seconds left to go. Brunson looking. Somebody has to move over to Josh Hart, over to Deuce McBride. Deuce, wide open 3-point shot. Of course, no good. And it's a foul on Towns. But Deuce got to make these shots, man. This is what I'm saying. These guys are getting a lot of good looks. They got to make shots, man. You got to make these shots. It's a y'all better pull up them bootstraps and go to work, or else cause 31 ain't a pretty look. Nah, it ain't a pretty look, man. So Bradley will be at the line, man. It's just crazy, man. It's like guys got to rebound. You're not making shots, but you're not even rebounding either, man. You're hurting the cause. That's what I say. Bradley's first free throw is no good, but you're hurting the cause, man. If you're not shooting and scoring the ball, you got to rebound. You got to hustle out there. You got to play some defense. You got to score the ball. You got to rebound the ball. You got to do one or the other. You got to help your team. You got to do one or the other. You got to rebound the ball. If you're not scoring, you got to rebound that ball. And Bradley's second free throw is good. 102-91. It's an 11-point Pacers lead going into the fourth quarter. Knicks will inbound. Hart will look to inbound the ball. All right, Hart with the ball looking. Finds McBride with the ball. Shot is up, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter with the score. Indiana 102, Knicks 91, 11-point Pacers lead going into the fourth quarter. So the Pacers extended their 5-point lead after halftime to an 11-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Like I said, poor defense by the Knicks at some point, not getting rebounds, and of course, not making shots, man. And then on top of that, it's like Indiana is, and like I said, they're gonna keep scoring that ball. They're gonna keep shooting that ball. You got to be right there with those guys. Those guys can shoot the ball. And of course, and then Josh Hart again. He will not shoot the ball wide open. He would not shoot the ball wide open, give him the shot, and he fakes the shot and he steps out of bounds and it's a turnover. Like, yo, nobody's on you. You got to shoot the basketball. You got to shoot that ball. Don't understand, man. I would have yanked his ass out the game after that, man. It's just like, yo, at the end of the day, the shot is there. If you don't want to take a shot when you're wide open, like I said, he won't take it when he's wide open, but he'll take it when somebody's guarding him so he can put up a bad shot. It's like, bro, it's just sometimes it's just stupid. He's just like that's a low percentage shot with somebody contested shot. Yep, turnovers in that third quarter, some of it, and like I said, 12 minutes to right the ship. Pacers got to be feeling good right now. Yeah, they up by 11, but like I said with the Knicks didn't haven't have no good defensive stops, man. They haven't gone on like a 12-0 run or something like that. The Knicks are not making stops. That's part of the problem. They're not making any on the defense. They just trading baskets for baskets. If you're trading baskets for baskets, you're never going to come back in the game. You got to make some defensive stops. You got to make some stops on the defensive end. And part of the defensive end is getting rebounds off of missed shots from the Pacers. You got to make the Pacers one and done on their end, but you're allowing them to get second and third chance opportunities. That's going to put them back on the free throw line. Yeah, when it comes to offense, Hart just want yeah, you want to do the bare minimum. Like I said, he's a bench player, but like I said, even when he's in the game off the bench, bro, they're leaving you wide open for a reason. Shoot the damn ball, bro. I don't care if you make it or you miss it, but at least it's a 50-50 chance either it's going to go in or it's not going to go in. But I'd rather you do that than turn the ball over for no reason. I'd rather have a shot at the basket than to turn the damn ball over. So, great third quarter for the Pacers, not so good for the Knicks, man. It's just like, yo, it's just like bad defensive and things. Like I said, turnovers and like I said, make shots. Got to make shots, man. Pacers are still hot though. They still hot. You know what I'm saying? Yep, that is his Achilles, but that's a bad Achilles heel because at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be. All he got to do is shoot the ball. He just refuses to shoot the ball on a wide open shot. Don't understand it for the life of me. Dude is wide open. He would not shoot a wide open shot, but he'd rather shoot the ball when somebody's guarding him. And he's not a good shooter. When somebody's guarding you, that's a low percent shot that you're not really going to make either. All right, Knicks inbounds, Hart inbounds to McBride. Like I said, Knicks traded baskets for baskets in that third quarter. And let's see what they do in the fourth quarter. Landry Shamet is in the game for the Knicks as well. Shamet with the ball guarded by Shepard over to OG and Anobi. OG step back jump shot from the free throw line and it rolls in. 104, 102-93. Pacers quickly inbounds. Matherin over to McConnell. McConnell guarded by Deuce McBride. McConnell in the lane. His floater up and good. And McConnell looked like McConnell don't care if Deuce or somebody in the game. He's just taking that on 104-93. Pacers got 26 bench points to 20 to 13 for the Knicks. Knicks with the ball. McBride over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball, guarded by Shepard. Over to, around the OG screen. Over to OG, guarded by Turner now. OG in the lane. OG step back jump shot is up. Carl Anthony Towns, and he can't even hold on to the ball, and they don't even call a foul. So it'll be Pacers ball 104-93. All right, Knicks with the ball. Pacers with the ball. Mathurin inbounds to McConnell. McConnell with the ball on Deuce McBride. McConnell over to Turner. Turner with the ball over to Siakam. Siakam with OG on him. Siakam fall away jump shot is up. No good, but the Pacers get the rebound. Like I said, Siakam. No, it's a foul on the. This is part of the problem. This is why the Knicks can't get the rebound. It's like guys cannot even get out there and get rebounds, man. You're out there on the floor. You can't even get a rebound. Shamet, Towns can't even get a rebound. And Josh fouls Shepard. And pass inbounds to Matherin for the dunk, for the easy dunk, and it's a 106-93, 13-point game. Knicks are just getting out hustled. They getting out hustled. That's part of it. They just getting out hustled. Knicks with the ball. Josh Hart over to Towns. Towns with the ball. Over to Landry Shaman. His 3-point shot is up and good. 106-96. But the Pacers, like I said, all the Knicks are doing is trading baskets for baskets. The Pacers are not slowing down. Mathurin with the ball around the Siakam screen. Mathurin over to Siakam. Siakam down the lane. Euro steps, lays it up and in. And 108-96. All right. Knicks inbounds. Hart over to McBride. McBride with the ball. Over to Shamit. Shamit with the ball. Guarded by Shepard. Shamit in the lane. Shot is up. No good. No foul. Rebounded by Shepard over to McConnell. McConnell with the ball. Quickly to Mathurin in the corner to Siakam. Wide open 3-point shot and it's good. Timeout New York. 111-96 and the Pacers are on a roll. Pacers are on the roll. Do you see the Pacers passing the wide open shots, Josh? No, they shooting their shots. It's all like nobody's scared to shoot the ball out there. You can't be scared to shoot the ball. You got to shoot the ball when you're wide open. And it's a 15-point Pacers lead. So Indiana starting off the fourth quarter hot again too, man. They don't extended their lead to 15. And hey, at the end of the day, what I keep saying, man, all about making shots. That's all it is. It's just making shots, man. It's just taking shots when it's there and making shots and being aggressive. They staying aggressive. They're not, they're not selling for shots. They're staying aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Guys are staying aggressive. That's the bottom line. They're staying aggressive. And TJ McConnell is coming in off the bench and just scoring on anybody. He don't even care. And that's what I'm saying. That's the type of attitude that the Knicks bench players don't have. They don't have that type of attitude. TJ McConnell, the smallest guy out there, don't care if he's guarded by Deuce. He's abusing Deuce. I don't even know what Deuce is like, the type of defense he be playing. Is like, bro, these guys are just abusing you. It's like, bro, you got to get back to your roots and playing some defense and dig in because he's not digging in. Well, those are good season, but Knicks need more pieces. Yeah, yeah, we know they're gonna have to retool in the all season. Like I said, man, they have to get some more pieces, guys who can score the ball and stuff like that. And also, like I said, got to get more guys with high motors. Man, we got too many low motor guys on this team, low energy guys and stuff. You need guys with high energy. Yeah, and he guys and guys off the bench that can score. And we need some microwave players that can don't afraid to shoot. Like Buddy Hield's not afraid to shoot. Malik Beasley ain't afraid to shoot. Them guys will shoot the shot. If they open, they shooting that thing. They letting it go. We got guys on the team that's just passive sometime and they just like they're not even looking to shoot the ball or whatever, man. So the Knicks find themselves down the biggest deficit in this game by 15 points. But like I said, some of this is like I said, it is ill-advised turnovers that the Knicks and this is from the Knicks ball handlers are turning the ball over like Brunson. You run into a double team. Where are you going? Stop and throw the ball back out to somebody wide open. Don't keep continue to go down the baseline. You go down the baseline. I mean, it gets more difficult to throw that pass back out, and you get the ball stolen. Getting this close, losing hurts. Trust me, I know. Yeah, they right there, man. This game was like a 5-point game, but since then the Pacers been scoring. Benedict Mathurin off the bench, man. Mathurin has been like off the bench is like, and all it is Mathurin is moving without the ball. Just like I be telling the Knicks, they got to move without the ball. Stop standing stationary. That's why you're not getting easy buckets because you're standing there instead of just moving without the ball. Mathurin with 15 points off the bench by himself tonight. All right, Knicks with the ball. DeLon Wright in the game over to Landry Shamit. Shamit with the ball over to Towns, guarded by Turner, and he is fouled. All right, Knicks will inbound. 111.96. Knicks inbound the ball. Shamit with the ball. Looking, finds Towns. Towns with the ball. Towns down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart with the offensive rebound. Over to OG Anunoby. OG with the ball. Step back 3-point shot is up and good. 111.99. Knicks needed that much in your shot by OG. All right. Knicks Pacers inbounds. Matherin with the ball. Guarded by Hart. Over to Turner. Turner with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Siakam. Over to McConnell. McConnell guarded by DeLon Wright. McConnell now guarded by OG. McConnell looking. And he travels. It'll be Knicks ball. But Knicks got to score, man. They got to score. They got to score the ball. All right, so it'll be Knicks ball. But like I said, Knicks can't be running this shot clock down. This is part of the problem. All right, Knicks with the ball. DeLon Wright with the ball. Over to OG Anunoby. OG with the ball. Over to Shamit. Shamit with the ball. Looking, finds Hart. Hart with the ball. And it's an offensive foul on Towns, so on Turner. So don't even understand how that's offensive foul, but yeah, man. And I think it's this thing with this hook. What is this? What is this thing with this hooking? What is this hooking thing, bro? Put your arms down and stop hooking people, man. Always this hooking with Towns is like you got to get out of this hooking habit and stuff like that. Pacers with the ball. All right, Siakam with the ball over to Matherin. And see, and that was a possession over to McConnell. And the pass is deflected, stolen by Hart. But the Knicks getting possessions. They got to score the ball. They just coming down getting some empty trips. They got to score the ball. Right, with the ball. Still looking. Still looking. Finds OG Anunoby. OG over to in the corner. Landry Shamet, a wide open 3-point shot. Didn't make it. OG with the shot is up. No good. How is that not a foul? OG got fouled from behind. That's crazy. Yo, that is crazy. And it'll be Pacers, but I don't know. I don't even know how OG didn't get a foul on that play. I don't know how he didn't get a foul on that last possession on a dunk. Man, I find that stuff highly questionable, bro. Highly questionable. Some of these calls, man. And the Knicks, Knicks with 3 straight defensive plays, and they can't score the ball. They cannot score the ball, and this is they making stops, but they can't score the ball. Matherin slips down, and they call a foul on the Knicks. Matherin slipped on the floor. Let me see. Uh, yeah, that was an incidental contact. Some of these fouls, man, I'm just like, some of these fouls is just like, it's just like, it's just, the Knicks make their shots and play this game. Shoot. Yeah, but that's the problem. They're not making shots, though. That's the problem with the Knicks. When it's time to make shots, they won't make the shots and stuff like that. I mean, they had 3 trips in a row to make the shot and put a dent in the lead, and they can't do it. And they turn the ball over. All right, Pacers with the ball. And there's another foul on the Knicks, man. The Knicks are getting a lot of fouls in this beginning of this. The Pacers will be in a bonus soon. Let me see. The foul is on who? Is on Towns. And Towns, why are you holding the dual arms? Some of these fouls by Towns is just stupid. Leave the man arm alone, man. Stop grabbing him. That's what I'm saying. And Mathurin is fouled by Hart, so Hart will be at the free throw. And the Pacers are in the bonus. It's 7:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Pacers are already in the bonus. The Pacers are, yep, the refs are taking over the game. The Pacers are already in the bonus. Yep, getting bailout calls, but guess what? They making their shots though. They're scoring. The Knicks are not scoring on there, and that's the problem. The Knicks are turning the ball over. They're not making baskets, and that's so I can't blame the Pacers. They're taking advantage of their opportunities and stuff like that. The Knicks are not taking advantage of their opportunities when they get stops. All right, Matherin's first free throw's up, and it's good. 112-99. And Matherin's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 113-99. Knicks been stuck on 99 for a minute. They got to score the ball. You got to score the ball, sir. We got to make shots, man. Like I said, it ain't no like the defense of Indiana, but got to make some shots. All right, Knicks inbounds down 14. Pacers are stretching out their lead. The Knicks are not scoring. Knicks inbounds. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Neesmith. Brunson around the town over to Bridges, and it's stolen. And Bridges, what kind of passing is that? And OG with the steal, get the steal back over the Hart. Bridges and these guys they got to be much better with the basketball. Some of these turnovers are just careless turnovers. Josh Hart over to Bridges, over to OG. His 3-point shot from the corner, of course, is no good. Rebounded by the Pacers, and this is part of the problem. Knicks not getting good shots, and then when they do get good, over to Mathurin, his 3-point shot fall away from the baseline. It is no good, and it'll be Knicks ball. But the Knicks, I mean, Tom Thibodeau needs to go call a timeout to get these guys under. These guys have not scored in the last 3-4 minutes of this game. You got to score you got to score the basketball, man. We can't keep having empty trips. All right, Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson down to Hart, and he is fouled by Siakam. Finally call a foul like that. That's crazy, man. So Hart will be at the free throw line. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers with a 14-point lead, 113-99. But like I said, Knicks been stuck on 99 for like 3-4 minutes. Hart's first free throw is good. Been stuck on that thing. They got to put that ball in the basket, man. Because the only thing the Pacers going to do, they're going to keep extending their lead. That's the only thing the Pacers are going to do, extend their lead. Knicks got to score the ball. You got to put the ball in the basket. There ain't no two ways about it. All right, Hart's second free throw is no good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Neesmith over to Halliburton. And the Knicks, like I said, Knicks in a drought. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton throws over to Neesmith. Neesmith with the ball. Over to Turner. Turner over to Halliburton around the screen. Halliburton with the ball, guarded by Brunson over to Neesmith. Another wide open shot because I don't know where Bridges was. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with the rebound, but the problem is the Knicks are not scoring. They get some different. They're not scoring the ball. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball over to OG Anunoby, and he looked like he walked to Josh Hart, and he's what is wrong with OG sometimes, man? It's just like these guys. Man, I thought that was gonna be a tomahawk slam, man. It's like that's why I keep telling you, man. These guys nowadays they got no athleticism, man. Back in the day, that's Latrell Sprewell in the lane. That's a tomahawk dunk from you know what I'm saying. Sean Kemp, Marion, Amari Stoudemire. These guys are throwing that and throwing the hammer down, man. These guys get up there and they get scared and they faking and also it's like you got nobody in the paint. You should have cocked it back and threw that shit down. Hart's first free throw is up and it's good. And timeout on the floor. But it's just sometimes the Knicks forwards, like I said, with Team Anunoby and Mikal Bridges, man, it's just like you gotta look at these guys sometimes like their games and stuff like that. It's like for their size, these guys should be like I said. I mean, they should be throwing that stuff down with authority and stuff like that. They just sometimes they do, sometimes they just don't. And Mikal just will never throw the ball down. It's just like, but too many guys are faking in the lane and stuff. They get in the lane with a wide open lane and they just faking and stuff like that. But 7 minutes, like you said, 7 minutes do or die right here. But like I said, this game's been right here for the Knicks, man. They just been not scoring the ball in the fourth quarter, man. That's part of the problem. Had they been scoring the ball, this game would have been much closer. The game is right there for the taking, but the Knicks have just not scored the ball. And yeah, Josh Hart has 5 turnovers in the game and 5 fouls. Knicks got 16 turnovers. That's part of the problem. 16 turnovers. The Pacers got 10, but 16 And a lot of those turnovers are unforced. They are unforced turnovers. Unforced turnovers. Josh Hart with 5 turnovers, 3 for Brunson, 3 for Bridges. Like they just been careless with the ball. The Knicks guards have just been careless with the ball. That's all you gotta say. And the guards are supposed to be the more sure-handed guards, but they are just killing the Knicks on with turnovers. They're just killing the Knicks with turnovers. They're just turning the ball over way too much, making poor passes and not, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just throwing a pass, like just to be throwing a pass out there. You're not looking at what you're doing. Not looking at what you're doing with the passes. Is just like soft passes. You gotta throw, you gotta play like a man. You gotta put on your big boy shorts in these playoffs and man, big boy pants and get out there and play. These guys are playing like girls out there, man. He said these players, yeah, they shy away from contact, man. You see that all the time, man. These guys shy away from contact, man. Like I said, back in the day, in the '90s, you saw a guy like got open in the free throw lane. It's like this, and he's already in midair flight. The hammer's coming down on that dunk. Guys ain't even gonna try to. They ain't even try to jump up to block it because they don't want to be posterized. These guys, man, they don't even get posterized and stuff like that. I think it's less posterizing in today's NBA than it was in the past. Back in the past, there was a lot of posterizing dunks. And like I said, back then, guys played above the rim. These guys don't play above the rim. These guys play below the rims. And these guys could be 7'3", 7'2", 6'11", and they barely getting over the rim for a dunk. Barely getting over the rim for a dunk. Back in the day, guys' heads was over the rim. Their heads was over the rim. All right, so Hard back at the free throw line. His free throws up and it's good. 113-102 with 6:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. Like I said, pivotal game 4 right here, man. A win by the Pacers, and hey, they take a stranglehold of the series 3 games to 1 going back to New York. But like I said, Knicks was in this one early on, but the Pacers are stretching the lead. All right, Pacers inbound the ball. Up 11. Like I said, all the Knicks doing now is trading baskets for baskets, man. All right, Pacers inbound. Neesmith over to Halliburton. He said they got to make me a liar again tonight. Yeah, Halliburton down the lane, lays it up and in. Where is see nobody stopping that? That's too easy. That is way too easy, man. There's no way Halliburton should came down and just lay the ball in with uh no resistance whatsoever. And that was an easy basket. 115-102. Next to the ball, Hart with the ball over to Brunson, over to OG. OG, what are you doing? And he's fouled. It's like I mean, you got a little small guy on. You should be throwing it the ball. Here, I got to question his athleticism, man. You 6'7", and you acting like you 6'1" or something like that. Get off the ground. You got to get off the ground, man. I mean, you got Nemhart on you. You got a height advantage on Nemhart, and OG misses the first free throw. And this is part of the problem. These guys are missing free throws. Is back to the missing free throw thing again with these guys, man. It's like these points count. OG second free throw is no good. Also rebounded by Halliburton. Like I said, this is empty trips. These are wasted trips that the Knicks are coming out getting wasted trips, not taking advantage of the opportunity. Halliburton's wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by OG. OG with the ball. Knicks down 13. Guarded by Top and OG down the lane. And no foul. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. He gets no foul on that play by Obi Toppin. It's like I said, this team will you're right, the cardiac Knicks, this team will have you like pulling your hair out, man. All right, Knicks inbounds Brunson to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to Towns. Towns fake the shot over to Bridges. Bridges 3-point shot from the top of the key, and it's good. 115-105. Pacers with the ball. Halliburton with the ball. Pacers with a 10-point lead. And Brunson again gets in. Like Brunson, you messing up on defense. Halliburton shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns over to Brunson. But Brunson on his defense, he keeps messing his teammate up by standing in front over to OG. OG, and he is fouled by Halliburton. So OG will be back at the free throw line again. But like I said, it's back to the free throw making again, man. Guys got to make free throws, man. And OG's first free throw is good. 115, 106 with 5:10 left to go. Siakam will check into the game for Obi Toppin. And OG's second free throw's up, and it's also good. 115, 107. All right. Pacers inbounds. Neesmith over to Halliburton. See, OG could have made them other two free throws. It'd have been much closer, but he's missing free throws. Halliburton with the ball. Uh, at the elbow, Halliburton down the lane. Throws it out to Nemhart at the top of the key, guarded by Hart. Now around Nemhart. Fall away jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by and is out of bounds to be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson inbounds to OG. Back to Brunson. Guarded by Neesmith. Brunson with the ball. Still at the top of the key. Around the screen. Brunson guarded by Turner. Brunson. Shot is up off the glass. No good. Put back in by Towns. 115, 109. All right, 6-point lead. 10-2 run for the Knicks. All right, Pacers with the ball. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton. And Brunson doing it again. He's just showing, and it's like, you got to stop showing. You got to stay. And Siakam with the open three, and he got it 118, 109. Brunson has to stop showing. He has to stay with the guy. You're messing your teammates up when you do a show, and you're picking them off. All right, Knicks and Bridges with the ball. Bridges over to Brunson. 118, 109. Brunson in the lane. Back out to Bridges. Another 3-point shot is up and is good. 118, 112. All right. Pacers with the ball. Halliburton with the ball. 3:44 left to go. Halliburton down the lane. Lays it up and in off of Bridges. Is like Bridges got to play better defense. 120 to 112. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Neesmith. Over to Towns. Towns guarded by Turner. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges around a screen. Bridges throws down to Josh Hart, who misses the dunk, puts it back up and in. 120 to 114. All right, Pacers with the ball. Halliburton with the ball across the timeline. 6-point Pacers lead. Now guarded by Towns. And timeout Pacers. So timeout on the floor, man. Timeout Pacers. 3:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. 120 to 114. Good way to stick back with Josh Hart after he got the block by Miles Turner. And Josh stuck with it and put it back in on the offensive rebound. 6-point Pacers lead. Like I said, in this pivotal game 4, will it be the Pacers getting a 3-1 lead, or will the Knicks can make a comeback, a miraculous comeback to tie the series up 2-2 going back to New York? So, like I said, man, this game has been a track meet. Like we said, it was gonna be a track meet, man. Mhm. You said we can win, but we got to make. Yeah, we can win. We got to make shots. We got to make some stops, but we got to make shots, man. Yeah, that's been the problem is making the shots on a consistent basis. That now they want to score. Like I said early on, they see this is what pisses me off with this team, man. They just pick and choose when they want to do some things. Sometimes it's like, and that's gonna come back to bite them. All right, Pacers inbound. Nemhart over to Turner. Turner with the ball back to Nemhart. Nemhart with the ball guarded by Bridges. Down the floor, shot clock, and a step back jump shot by Nemhart. Shot is up, no good. Siakam was over the rebound. That's crazy. Siakam was over the back. It's like Siakam was over the back. I don't understand how that's not a foul, man. That's crazy, bro. Over OG and Anobi, they don't call that, but you call the foul on Bridges and oh man, I just don't like this shit, man. When they do this stuff, man, you gonna let them play? Just let these guys play, man. It's like, all right, Turner's at the free throw line to extend his first free throw is no good. It's like I hate when they do this, man. I hate when they do this, man. I hate when they do this. It's like you gonna let the players play, or you're not gonna let them play. You gonna let them play, or you're not gonna let them play. All right, Turner second free throws up and it's good. 121, 114. 7-point Pacers lead. And the Knicks will inbounds. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. I know. They don't want to call it. They don't want to call it for the Pacers. Like I said, they've been swallowing the whistle on some of these fouls. Brunson with the ball over to Towns. Somebody has to move. Somebody's got to move. Got to move and make it some. Bridges with the ball, guarded by Neesmith. Throws it out to OG. OG in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he's an offensive foul. It's an offensive foul. Let me see. Was he in what you call it? He's outside the circle, but was he moving? Oh my God. All right, Pacers ball. Halliburton, 7-point lead, 2:26 left to go. Halliburton guarded by Bridges at the top of the logo. Halliburton around the Nemhard screen. Halliburton throws the pass over to Siakam to Neesmith. Neesmith. And it looked like Towns got pushed into what you call it from behind. He got pushed by Turner, man. Turner pushed him into what you call it. Turner pushed him into the what you call it. He pushed him into let me see if Turner pushed what's the I don't know if he pushed Towns into what you call it. Yeah, I think the Knicks are challenging to see. I mean, we'll see what they come up with, man. Because I thought Towns got pushed into Neesmith from like Turner from behind or something like that. Oh man. Yeah, Tyron, we gonna win this game. Yeah, I know he's older, OG. I mean, but they won't call it, man. Like a Siakam been doing some dirty stuff in this series, man. Like I said, bringing players down. He been bringing OG down, like hauling them down and stuff like that, pulling them down and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And no call. Yeah, I got to see the replay. Let me see if you got to push into him and stuff. Yeah, Turner pushed. Turner pushed Towns into him. See, yeah, watch this. Yeah, Turner pushed. He pushes what you call into him. He pushes what you. Turner pushes what you call into that. I'm gonna. So it was a successful challenge. So yeah, Turner did. That's what I was saying is like Turner pushed him into Neesmith for the foul. And Towns with that left knee. Oh, yeah, that knee looked like it's then Towns may have to shoot the Knicks in the free the Knicks in the Knicks. I don't think the Knicks in the bonus. But why you bring Towns out there with his knee hurting like that? I thought he was gonna come in to shoot the free throw, but he's not coming to shoot the free throw. So you should have just had him out. You shouldn't even have him out there because I mean it's gonna be a liability, man. He can't even move. All right, Brunson with the ball, guarded by Neesmith. Brunson over to Bridges. His 3-point shot from the corner, no good. And it'll be Knicks ball. But Bridges, stop shooting those 3-point shots falling out of bounds, man. It's like, take a better shot than that, man. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson looking to inbounds. Over to Bridges. Another fall away 3-point shot again. And the Pacers have the ball. I don't know what is Bridges stuff. He shoots the ball falling out of bounds and blocked by OG. And OG looked like he's hurt. It's like, Bridges, can you stop shooting those fall away 3-point shots, man? It's like, bro, take a shot. And Hart fouls again. Hart, why you keep fouling, man? This dude, man, sometimes, man, it's just like, pay attention to what you're doing, man. So, what's saying be at the free throw line, man? It's just like, you got to play in front of the dude. Why are you even on the side of the dude? You got to face the dude. You know what I'm saying? So that way dudes don't understand how to play defense sometimes. You get behind you. Why are you on the side of the dude and they inbound the ball underneath their basket? You got to be facing the dude. You have to. And Siakam's free throw is good. His first free throw is good. 122, 114 with 144 left to go. All right, Siakam's second free throw is up and it's also good, and it's back to a 9-point Pacers lead, 123 to 114 with 144 left to go in the game. All right, Knicks will inbound over to Brunson. Bridges into Brunson. Brunson guarded by Neesmith. Brunson over to Bridges. And Shaman is in the game. Towns is still in the game. Yeah, Shaman is in the game because Hart fouled out. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson inbounds to Bridges. Another 3-point shot again, and it's no good. Rebounded by Halliburton. Bridges is just making he's missing way too many shots. Halliburton with the ball. Over to Siakam, guarded by Shamit with 122 left to go. Siakam in the lane. Fall away jump shot is up. No good. And Neesmith gets the rebound and it's stolen by. These guys can't even rebound. I hit to OG and he is fouled by Turner. But part of the Knicks' problem is Bridges misses way too many shots. He's missing way too many 3-point shots that's wide open. He's missing a lot of wide open shots. That's part of the problem with the Knicks in this series. They guys are missing way too many shots. Way too many open shots are being missed. And OG's first free throw's up and it's good. He said the fat lady singing. Said Bridges on some weirdo ball. What's his name? Kobe or Kyrie off the foot. He do that stuff off fat lady singing. Spike Lee feeling that pain, sinking in once again. Yeah. All right. OG second free throws up and it's also good. 123, 116 with 109 left to go. Pacers inbounds. Neesmith with the ball over to Nemhart. Nemhart with the ball over to Neesmith, over to Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton looking double team. Throws to Toppin. Toppin throws to Nemhart. Nemhart in the corner. And the ball's out of bounds. It'd be Pacers ball. All right, Pacers inbounds. Throws out to Obi Toppin. Wide open 3-point shot is up and is good. And it's a 10-point game, 126 to 116. With 43 seconds left to go. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Halliburton. And with 31 seconds left to go, Halliburton with the ball. Over to Siakam. Over to Neesmith. Neesmith with the ball. Throws it to Siakam, and he is fouled by Brunson with 21 seconds left to go. And the Pacers will be on their way to a 3-1 series lead with a stranglehold over the Knicks, heading back to Madison Square Garden for Game 5. Yep, Toppin with the death sentence, man. He made the shot. Hey. All right. Siakam's first free throw is up and is good. All right. So Halliburton will check out the game with a triple double, leads the game. All right. Siakam's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Rebounded by Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Shamet throws ahead to Brunson. Brunson lays it up and in. 127-118. Pacers inbounding. Looking over to Mathurin. Mathurin with the ball, and he's fouled by OG and Obi. So Mathurin be at the free throw line with 14 seconds left to go in the game. And like I said, the Knicks just dug themselves a much deeper hole now. Going to be down 3-1. Got to go back to Madison Square Garden to try to win that game and bring it back to Indiana for Game 6. But that's what they got to do. But like I said, with Towns with that knee now, it's like, man, I don't know. You got to shoot that thing up or something like that, man. All right, Mathurin's first free throw is good. His second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Towns with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges, 3-point shot is up and is good. 128-121. Over to McConnell. McConnell with the ball looking. Finds Mathurin, and he is fouled. But now Bridges want to make shots now. Now you want to make shots now. This is what I be talking about. You got to make the shots when the game counts, in the game when it really counts, not at the end of the game. Like I said, he missed way too many shots in this game, man. You got to make these shots during the game when it counts. He misses way too many shots. That's all y'all can do now is take possession, but can't take quarters by games now. You see that Halliburton pops his back, but he way up there, nowhere near the court. He won't be popping no more. Yeah, I know. They got him up in the nosebleed. And it's like, you can't be courtside right now because you cause too much trouble courtside. You know what I'm saying? All right, he makes threes when the pressure relaxes on him. All right, that's what I'm saying. We don't need the threes now. We needed them in the second quarter, the third quarter, and all them times he was missing them 3-point shots, falling away, and all that shot. All right, Mathurin goes up there, makes both free throws, 130-121. Knicks inbounds over to Brunson over to Shamet. 3-point shot is up, is no good, and the Pacers take a commanding 3-1 lead over the Knicks, heading into Game 5 at Madison Square Garden in New York on Thursday night. We'll be back here, man. I want to give you the final stats for this game. All right, final stats. Pacers win 130-121, take a 3-1 series lead. Mikal Bridges finishes with 17 points and 2 assists, 3 rebounds. OG Anunoby finishes with 22 points, 4 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns, a double-double, 24 points, 12 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson finishes with 6.7 rebounds. Jalen Brunson, the high man, again with 31 points, 5 assists, in the game. Off the bench, Miles McBride with only 3 points off the bench, Josh Hart with 12 points, DeLon Wright with 3, and Landry Shamet with 3 points off the bench. Bro, we got to get more bench production from these guys. You can't just be having 3 points, man. Overall shooting for the Knicks again, 38 of 82 for 46%. 3-point shooting, 12 of 29 for 41%. Free throw shooting, 33 of 39 for 85%. 44 rebounds, 17 assists to go along with 17 turnovers. A big part of why the Knicks lost this game. 17 turnovers in this game. For the victorious Indiana Pacers, Pascal Siakam finishes with 30 points and 5 rebounds. Aaron Nesmith with 16 points. Miles Turner with 13 points. Andrew Nembhard with 3 points. But the big man in the game tonight was Tyrese Halliburton with a triple-double. 32 points, 15 assists, and 12 rebounds. Off the bench, Obi Toppin with 5 points. Tony Bradley with 3 points. TJ McConnell with 6 points off the bench, and Benedict Mathurin with 20 points off the bench. He was 10 of 11 from the free throw line. He went to the free throw line more than anybody. I mean, off the bench, he went to the free throw line more than some starters in this game. Off the bench, Ben Shepherd finishes with 2 points. Overall shooting for the Pacers, 45 of 88 for 51%. 3-point shooting, 13 of 32 for 41%. Free throw shooting, 27 of 32 for 84%. They finished with 33 rebounds, 29 assists, and only 11 turnovers in the game. Once again, Pacers win 121 to 130. Knicks falling down 3 games to 1 man. Can't believe 3-1. Knicks going to have to go back to Madison Square Garden and try to right the ship and win there, where the Knicks have played better on the road than they played at home. So if the Knicks can win, they could push this game 6 back to Indiana, but it could be curtain calls in New York, man. But I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, to this live stream, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out to the Man-Cave podcast, man. And it costs you nothing. It is totally free, man. And also, man, make sure you go and subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network, man, our one centralized location for all of our content, man. The link is right there in the chat. Make sure you go subscribe to all the great content creators, myself, the Man-Cave podcast, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, TP Way the Giant, Mets 2128, Leaf Diggy, Mets 2128, Ghost Dog, as well as Rob R0B, Delay of Game. Shout out to the chat, man. Tyrone Hall, you already know, bro. Knicks overpaid for Bridges, disappeared tonight. Yeah, man. RC, great call in the game. Salute, holla, bro, as well, bro. Tyrone Hall, you already know. Dewani, thanks for coming through. Who else got here? D-Dan Shelton was in here as well. Thank you guys for tapping in, man. Let me see who else was up in here. G Money, salute to you as well. D-Dan Shelton, Iman. You already know, man. Like I said, we'll see you guys next time. Like I said, Thursday night, man. I'll see if I do the game. I don't know if I'm going to go out and watch the game or I'll see, but I should be back here, man, doing the game Thursday night at 8 o'clock again from Madison Square Garden, man. TP Way, man. Yeah, man. Knicks down 3-1, man. Not a good look, bro. Got to get back to the Garden and try to regroup and see if we can win that game at the Garden and try to come back to Indiana, but it's going to be a tall task, man, but we got to see what we got to do, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Like I said, on your way out the door, man. And we will see you guys next on Thursday, 8 o'clock again, or 8:30. I think it's 8 o'clock. Game 5 from Madison Square Garden. Knicks versus Pacers, Game 5, man. Knicks got to come out and show up, and like I said, to send this thing back to Indiana, man. Still then, man, we'll see you guys on Thursday, man. Thanks, everybody, for tapping in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, on your way out the door. All right. Till Thursday, man. See you guys. Peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tuned in the show called The-Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road to chill. To the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in, my man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.